all that and more on the way. So stand by for all of that.
Don't miss a single moment of the Radio from Hell show.
We know how to have a good time, come show. Colors, bright lights, all aglow. Watch and learn, my friend, let's go. Feel the beat, it's in your soul. Rainbow lights, let's lose control. Move your body, break the mold. Hearts united, we are bold. Join the parade, dance along. Feel the pride where we belong. Shake the ground, raise your voice strong.
you guys have bidets, right?
Mm-hmm. I have experienced a bidet. I do not have one in my house.
So I have one in my house, and I've come to prefer it. And I mean, there are 3 toilets in the house. Only one of them has a bidet, and I really prefer it. And when I was having my spine surgery, one of the physical therapy people or something says, "Now the first thing I'm going to recommend is I hope you have a bidet at home, because it'll be difficult to clean yourself up." And I said, "Well, I do." But I wonder if you've experienced this, Carrie.
Yes.
And maybe you, Gina. It takes you a while to trust the bidet. To trust that it has done its work as it should have.
Yes.
Don't you have, I mean, shouldn't you check to make sure all is well?
Well, particularly if you have a bidet which has a dryer on it.
Hold it. Before we go any further, let me...
Yeah.
It's Poop Chat on X96 Radio from Hell.
Okay, go ahead.
So, particularly if it has a dryer, which cleans you and then it dries you off.
Yes.
You know, do you trust it?
Yeah.
So for a while, for a while, I was not quite sure if I trusted, so I would check.
Yeah.
But I've gotten to the point where
You just assume everything's been taken care of?
pretty damn sure.
Wow,
Oh,
you're
I
braver.
never
You're
got
braver
there.
than me.
Yeah,
you're
I
braver
haven't,
than
and
me.
I haven't had a problem. I have not had a problem.
I have not developed that much trust yet.
So that I don't have to use toilet paper at all.
Well, I'm using less toilet paper, but
Yeah.
but
I was in the honeymoon phase.
there's all trust there. You're willing to try anything in that phase. And
Yeah. But now that the bidet and I are an old married couple, I know it's doing its job and it's got my back.
I don't
side,
need to check.
so to speak. So.
Yeah, I don't know if I could. Although I don't live with one. Maybe if I lived with one, I would get there. But in the times I have experienced them, I'm like, well, that was nice and everything, but I'm just going to make sure.
I think you have to get to the point where you trust it, or what's the point? What's the point of even having a relationship with a bidet if you can't trust it 100%? I say stick with your old toilet and your old toilet paper then.
Well, again, it's a trust issue.
Yeah, exactly. I trust my bidet.
Okay.
Trust it.
I'm happy for the two of you. That's
I know how to
in
position
any
my.
good-
I know how to position myself, and it knows where to squirt.
okay. In any good
I
relationship, that's the case. So
And see, and that's the thing is that I trust but confirm.
Yep. Trust but verify.
I trust but verify.
Yeah. No. Carrie, I'm gonna challenge you over the next little while.
I would be spending that next few hours afterward just
just are you
kind
sure
of-
it wasn't?
uneasy,
Yeah.
you know.
Well, but this is the perfect time because you're not going anywhere. So later on in the day, when it comes time to change your clothes, you'll know.
Oh, yeah, I don't have that kind of trust, I'm afraid.
I'm glad it's working out for you, though. That's
It's a wonderful
not
relationship.
many things have gone your way lately, and I'm glad this is one that is going your way.
And besides, I can't really verify.
If you wanted to?
Immediately afterwards.
I see. Well, so it's sort of you were forced into trust.
Well, I'd gotten to the point where I trusted it before that.
Oh, okay. All right.
Did you make today? Did you make poo-poos? Any poo-poos? 'Cause that's poison in the body, you know.
They're going to put us on a stamp for sure.
Reminding him to make when he waits too long and gets plugged up. What is that? What are you doing? It's a signal for poo-poos. You gotta learn the signal.
I don't want to learn the signal.
Don't make her do the signal, Mom. She has to learn the signal.
I don't want to learn the signal.
Now this hand is the potty, beckoning the poo-poos, and in they go. Huh? She's not doing it.
All right.
Feel the beat, it's in
Right now, Sean Bean's coming up at 7 o'clock to review movies. Boner of the day after that. Right now, it's Big Boy News and Opinioendo. Right after that, it's Frank Christ Presents. They're fine. They're just fine. It's the Dead Celebrity Game. Going to give you a list of 4 celebrity names. 3 of those celebrities on that list, they're just fine. One of them is dead. Now, if you pick the dead one correctly, you're going to win. Wow.
Not 1, not 2, not 3.
How many?
4 tickets to the Morris Columbus Travel Expo.
Travel Expo tickets. 4 of them. 877-602-9696 is the number to call. Call when you want. Line up. The sooner the better. 877-602-9696 to get yourself some of those tickets. All you got to do is play Frank Christ Presents. All right? Big Boy News now brought to you by...
See movies on the big screen at Broadway Center Cinemas this weekend. Check out David Lynch's final masterpiece, Twin Peaks: The Return, January 16th, 17th, and 18th, with an all-in pass, or separately, tickets and showtimes at slfstix.org.
And, of course...
The views expressed on X96's Radio from Hell show do not necessarily reflect the opinions of Broadway Media, its management, owners, or advertisers.
This program is intended for mature audiences. Parental discretion is advised.
David Bowie's childhood home in South London is set to be restored and made available to the public. The Heritage of London Trust, a charity organization based in the capital, have announced that they have acquired the terraced home, number 4 Plaistow Grove in Bromley, and they will recreate the exact interior layout as it was when the young Mr. Bowie lived there between the ages of 8 and 20 years, 1955 to 1967. The project is set to be completed in late 2017 and will be used for creative and skills workshops for young people, acting as a solid foundation for the next generation and teaching confidence and communication skills in the arts. So there you go.
Hey.
And I guess the public can also just go in and look at parts of it. Leighton, their police issued a shelter-in-place order in Leighton after multiple reports of shots fired. Now, I don't know if this is resolved or the Leighton Police Department said in a Facebook post that residents in the area of Oak Lane, north of Cays Creek and south of Oak Forest Drive, should remain in their homes, put all pets inside. Residents reported hearing gunshots and houses possibly being struck. Officers also heard rapid-fire gunshots and threatening statements from a male voice when they arrived to the area shortly after. Using doorbell camera footage from neighbors in the area, police said it confirmed somebody was shooting a firearm. There were no injuries reported as of this writing, and authorities, I guess they're still searching. The North Davis Metro SWAT team is helping with the search, and police are using drones to help scan the area. And we'll look, and so they may have...
I don't see any...
You don't see it's not resolved?
No.
So
I mean,
far.
the shelter in place is over, but they haven't
Yeah.
said that they've caught
They haven't
anybody.
found anybody, or all right. So anyway, that's in Leighton. The church shooting out in Rose Park. Sione Vatuve and Vaea Tulekihi Ehifo, who went by the name Junior, were the victims shared by the Salt Lake City Police Department, the victims of the shooting there. On Thursday, people close to Vatuve told a Fox 13 reporter about how he was working hard to get his life on track. He had shared his social media more about his life. Vattuve was 38 years old, was on a journey to become a social media content creator, and had amassed a following talking about his life struggles. Close friends confirmed that Sione had been on a path of recovery and was sharing his story of coming out of prison and encouraging others to chart their own path away from gang life and addiction. Those who knew him well said that Sione was married. He leaves behind a 3-year-old son. Aside from his social media presence, Vattuve wrote poetry in prison and continued to do so after his release with the hopes of publishing a book of his work. But he was one of the victims who was shot. I think they're still searching, still trying to find those responsible for the shooting in Rose Park. Federal immigration officers shot and wounded 2 people outside of a hospital in Portland, Oregon yesterday, a day after an officer shot and killed a driver in Minnesota. The FBI's Portland office said it was investigating an agent-involved shooting that happened around 2:15 p.m., according to the Portland Police Bureau. Officers initially responded to a report of a shooting near a hospital. A few minutes later, police received information that a man who had been shot was asking for help in a different area a couple of miles away. Officers then responded there, and they found 2 people with apparent gunshot wounds. Officers determined that they were injured in the shooting with federal agents. Their conditions were not immediately. Council President Elena Pertolgini said during a Portland City Council meeting that Thursday's shooting took place in the eastern part of the city and 2 Portlanders were wounded. As far as we know, both of these individuals are still alive. We're hoping for more positive updates throughout the afternoon, she said. Minnesota. Federal authorities have blocked Minnesota investigators from accessing any evidence in the fatal shooting of a 37-year-old woman by ICE. The Minnesota Bureau of Criminal Apprehension said the decision means that it will not investigate the incident.
So they're investigating themselves?
The FBI is going
Yeah.
to investigate ICE. The BCA's Force Investigation Unit was initially expected to conduct a joint investigation with the FBI. However, the agency said that the U.S. Attorney's Office later reversed course, leaving the investigation solely in federal hands. I think we can all surmise how that happened and why that came about. The ICE officer shot and killed Renee Good on Wednesday in a residential neighborhood in Minneapolis while she was inside of her vehicle. I thought I heard a report that said someone else in the vehicle with her. But I haven't seen anything about that.
I thought I heard that too, that it was her partner.
I don't think so.
I don't know.
Yeah.
The Minneapolis Mayor Jacob Fry has disputed the characterization that this woman was using her car as a weapon.
Yep.
He said, contrary to Secretary Kristi Noem's press statements, there has been no evidence shared that would justify Ms. Good's killing. Democrats on the Committee on Homeland Security have also requested that Kristi Noem testify about the investigation that the FBI is conducting. And Kristi Noem is threatening to send more troops, more agents to Minneapolis.
That'll help.
Yeah. She revealed that she was not opposed to sending more ICE agents to Minneapolis if it's needed. In Minneapolis yesterday, you said that the surge there would continue without directly saying if we would expect a surge in a civil deportation enforcement, a reporter said. Can you reveal what a surge is? Noem declined to answer the question after stating that the information might put agents at risk. A follow-up question was asked by the reporter, which prompted Kristi Noem to respond, "We've got thousands of officers there, and I am not opposed to sending more." Yeah, that would be very helpful. What could go wrong with this? People in Utah can now renew prescription medication online using an artificial intelligence system without any input or review from an actual doctor.
Well,
Using Doctronic, a generative AI model. What did the virtual doctor on Star Trek always say?
please state the nature of your medical emergency.
Yeah. Please state the nature. The Doctronic, Utahns need only answer a few questions and pay $4 in order to obtain a new prescription. Doctronic, according to its co-founder, Dr. Adam Oskowitz, uses a shared database connected to about 95% of pharmacies to verify that the person has previously received a prescription for the
It's
requested
just a
drug.
renewal.
Oh, it's a renewal.
Not a new.
You can't get new drug, but usually drugs that certain drugs that are routinely just you can just get them over and over and over again. But there are others that after a couple of months or 3 months, the doctor they want to review it.
I am
see how
sure
you're doing.
that this system, a doctor could put in place, do not automatically renew after 6 months and force you to come back into the. I'm sure there are parameters for that.
Yeah, I'm glad you're so positive about that, Gina. I don't. I think the system works fine the way it is. I don't know why we're doing this. Let's see.
You don't know why? Here's why. Have you ever gone to pick up a prescription and they say, "Oh, your prescription's run out. We need to call your doctor's office." And you're like, "But I'm out today. I need a pill today." And what if you don't get a hold of the doctor's office today and you have to, wait for the weekend to get your. I can see instances where this would be helpful.
Okay.
That's never happened to you?
No.
That's never happened.
It actually
to you.
never has because my pharmacist will say, "Look, we can give you a couple of pills to tide you over until we get the doctor's," and that's generally what they do. We can give you here. We'll give you 3 to get through the weekend, and then come back on Monday.
I'm waiting to see what happens because I don't take any prescription medication and I don't trust tech bros, so that's part of the problem.
Yeah, it's. But
We'll see.
Welcome to the future, Gina. I hope you enjoy it there. A 150-year-old bottle of booze was buried for over a century up in Alta, Utah. Local distillers at High West Saloon are now working to identify the mysterious liquid and unlock the secrets it might hold from Utah's frontier days. Utah State Public Archaeologist Ian Wright has been leading the excavation. We found a 150-year-old bottle of alcohol. We thought, hey, let's take it to the experts, see if they can find out exactly what's in it.
So they took it to Jimmy.
No, they took it to High West.
Oh.
You know who Ian Wright is?
No, I don't.
Very, very proud of my son, Ian.
Oh.
What?
It's Doug Wright's kid.
Doug Wright's kid?
Yeah.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Oh.
My boy Ian.
He
I'm very, very proud.
He looks at each and every bottle.
D and I.
Hey, oh my! So they did. They began to analyze this bottle. Mm-hmm. It was corked. It didn't have a screw top. It was corked, but the cork seemed to be, the bottle was full.
Yeah.
And so they said, well, there's a slight vinegar smell from the cork. They finally got some liquid out without disturbing the cork, and it turns out it's beer. It was
Interesting.
Beer.
That's cool.
I wonder if Jimmy knows anything about that because he knows the folks at High West.
Yeah,
so
probably.
Maybe he does.
Maybe he knows Ian Wright.
Maybe he.
All right, that's the news.
Sorry, folks. This show is not for
I was
you.
going to say nobody knows.
This show is for us. All right.
I'm Doug Wright.
You're welcome to tag along.
And the desserts are just incredible. And it's waiting there right now
Yes.
for you. Gina?
Sports. Oh, before we get to sports weather traffic, we do need a contestant for Frank Christ Presents, the Dead Celebrity Game. We got that. We need you to call 877-602-9696 and win these 4 tickets to the Travel Expo.
Morris Columbus Travel Expo.
So 877-602-9696. Dave Spernina. Sorry. 877.
Travis Bernie.
I need a new serger.
877-602-9696. Yes, it's an inside joke. I'm sorry. It's making us laugh, and that's all that matters
Dave's
right
burning up.
now. All right.
Travis Kelce's in discussions with Netflix to serve as their exclusive broadcast sports correspondent, according to an exclusive source. Kansas City Chiefs tight end could earn anywhere from $10 to $20 million annually if he decides to pursue it. Terms are still being finalized, but discussions are well underway. Kelce remains undecided about retirement following the Chiefs' season-ending loss on Sunday. It's a tough thing to navigate, but at the same time, I think if my body can heal up and rest up and I can feel confident, I want to give it another shot. So, one way or another, you will see Travis on your TV next year. College football, we've got the Fiesta Bowl yesterday with Miami 31 over Ole Miss 27. Today you've got the Peach Bowl. It's number 5 Oregon against number 1 Indiana. That should be a really good game today at 5:30. The Jazz, they won last night, barely beating the Dallas Mavericks 116 to 114. They play tomorrow against the Hornets at 7:30. Utah Mammoth home tonight to the St. Louis Blues. That game's at 7 o'clock. That's your sports. Weather is cold.
Yeah.
25 right now. Only going to get up to 34 for a high. At least it feels like winter. There was a little skiff of snow I had at my house on my way into work this morning.
It was a little slick coming down off the mountain, but once I got down off the mountain, everything was okay. But still, there are a couple of spots, like those overpasses.
Yeah, so be aware of that this morning. Be pretty chilly tonight. 16 for an overnight low. Tomorrow, 38 and sunny. Sunday, 39 and sunny. So at least we stay in this colder pattern for a bit.
Sun's coming out, but it's going to be cold and no moisture.
No moisture for at least 7 days.
No.
Easily.
Lots of people texting in, Infiniteam members assembling and letting us know traffic. Accidents southbound I-15. One just after Lagoon on the left-hand side of the road. One emergency vehicle responding. The second car accident just before Parish Lane. Multiple lanes are closed. Right-hand side of the road. Legacy Highway is free and clear at the moment. Thank you, Infiniteam, for that. Little Right Wing Wade's son, reporting an accident southbound I-15 in Centerville. That's close to that same issue that I was just reporting. I just wanted to thank Right Wing Wade's kid for sending that in. And also Weber Canyon, multiple car accident has closed the entire canyon, westbound I-84.
Wow.
Closed in Weber Canyon, west of Mountain Green. Several cars involved in an accident there as well. Let us know what you're seeing. Please text it to us, 33986.
It's Frank Christ. Here he is. It's Frank, hi.
Oh, good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
Frank is the Grim Reaper, the Reaper of Celebrity Souls, and he joins us here in the studio.
How's everyone feeling?
I'm fine. I'm just fine.
Fine, just fine.
How are you?
Oh, I'm all right. I'm waiting for your lists.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about that. Well, we'll see what we
How soon do you think you could get your Deadpool list to me?
I could probably get it to you by the end of the day.
Yeah, we have some time later in the show here, Frank. Maybe
I see you have an opening at 8:45.
Yeah.
I don't,
You're given a schedule, Frank? They give you a
Well,
schedule?
Carrie left his here.
Oh, okay.
He ran out of the room, of course.
He always does.
Well, cancer survivor. He's
Yeah.
not taking any chances.
I don't blame
I
him.
don't blame him either. Frank has joined us in the studio. He is a Grim Reaper, the Reaper of the souls of celebrities, which I'm surprised some of them have souls, but
You'd be surprised.
they do. But when a celebrity dies, Frank goes to the scene of the death and makes sure that they're dead, and then he whisks their soul off to the distribution center. And Frank hates doing this job because
I love our precious celebrities.
I know you do. Everything they say and do,
It's right.
It's right.
Except for Kevin Sorbo.
Frank joins us to play the game we call Frank Chris Presents.
They're fine. They're just fine.
He's given me a list of actors, 4 actors, and 3 of the actors on that list are, in fact,
Oh, they're just fine.
but one of them Frank has taken. And if we have a contestant, it is the contestant's job to identify the dead celebrity and thereby win a prize. Do we have someone?
Mandy is here.
Mandy, is it? Hi, Mandy.
Hi,
How are you?
I am fine. I am just fine.
You sound fine,
Good,
Mandy.
man.
Mandy, that's good to know. Now, Mandy, if you identify the dead celebrity, capitalize on the death of this poor individual, you will win a prize, which is what, Gina?
Check out the 30th Annual Morris Columbus Travel Expo, the 23rd and 24th of January at Mountain America Expo Center in Sandy. Explore airlines, cruises, hotels, and resorts at the longest-running travel expo in Utah. All of the information is at x96.com, and Mandy could win 4 tickets to that.
Are you ready to do this, Mandy?
I'm ready.
All right. Because it's National Law Enforcement Appreciation Day, Frank has given me a list of actors in movies in which the cops are generally the good guys. All right? Here we go. Number 1 on the list is Roger Corman. Primarily a director and producer, he made cult films like A Bucket of Blood and The Little Shop of Horrors. He started the careers of many directors like Francis Ford Coppola and Martin Scorsese, and actors too, like Jack Nicholson and William Shatner. And he was an occasional actor himself. Roger Corman was in Silence of the Lambs, in which the good cop, FBI agent Clarice, faces the evil Dr. Lecter. Number 1, Roger Corman. Number 2 on the list is Jacqueline Bisset. She began her film career with roles in The Detective and The Sweet Ride. She went on to star in Airport, Murder on the Orient Express, The Deep, Greek Tycoon, and Who is Killing the Great Chefs of Europe. She was in Bullet, in which a San Francisco detective becomes a target while protecting a witness. Number 2, Jacqueline Bisset. Number 3, Danny Glover made his film acting debut in Escape from Alcatraz. A couple of other of his films were Angels in the Outfield, The Royal Tenenbaums, Saw, and Dreamgirls. Danny Glover was in a cop movie, a good cop movie, Lethal Weapon. Number 3, Danny Glover. And then number 4, John C. McGinley, probably most recognizable for Scrubs and Office Space. There are some big movies on his resume as well, such as The Rock, Platoon, and Wall Street, and Point Break. Mr. McGinley was in a good cop movie. He was in Seven, featuring a couple of great detectives tackling and tracking a serial killer. Number 4, John C. McGinley. There are the actors. Which one is dead, Mandy?
I'm going to say number 1.
Roger Corman? You would be absolutely correct. He died.
Oh, yay!
Yay!
I mean, not good that he's dead.
See, I screwed up the date here. He died. He was 98 years old. Was it in 2024? I think it was.
It was recently.
Yeah, I think it was 2024. Congratulations, Mandy. You're going to go to the Morris Columbus Travel Show.
Perfect. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Hang on the line, and Katie will tell you what to do next.
Oh, well, I've got to go check on some celebrities today. Jimmy Page, 82 today.
Oh, no.
Yeah, he's getting up there.
Crystal Gale is 75.
Oh,
But I'm more worried about Joan Baez.
she's
Oh,
pretty old.
she's okay, though.
She's 85 today.
She's okay.
The night they drove Joan Baez down.
Oh.
And I'll be crying. Goodbye, everybody. Goodbye.
Goodbye, Frank.
Couple of accidents southbound I-15, one just after Lagoon on the left-hand side of the road. The second accident, excuse me, just before Parish Lane, it looks like. Thank you for sending that in. Somebody else says, hello, Infiniteam here. There's an accident on Foothill northbound just at the exit from 215. I think they're down to 1 lane. Thank you for letting me listen. Thank you for your reporting. We appreciate that. Westbound I-84 is closed at milepost 96 east of Mountain Green due to a crash in Weber Canyon. Avoid that area if possible. You are not heading west there right now. Where are you heading? You can text us and let us know. 33986.
KXRK Provo. Sean Means will be here in a moment to review the movies that are opening this weekend. And also Boner of the Day coming up. Jimmy the Wine Guy will be here at 7:45. Have another drink with Jimmy. All that and more on the way. Stand by. UtahAdvocates.com. A lot of accidents this morning, I imagine.
I imagine. And if you're in an accident this morning, it's not your fault. Call the advocates as soon as you can. 801-355-5550.
We tell people, put the advocate's phone number in your contacts in your phone, because right now you might not need them. Mm-hmm. But if you are in an accident, you want to be able to get a hold of the advocates as soon as possible.
Now, you can call them 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, and you will talk to an attorney immediately. That it will be an attorney who answers the phone, and they're always on standby. Also, you can text them 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Go to UtahAdvocates.com, and there's a chat feature there. That's how you deal with it. If you're kind of shy about calling on the phone, use the chat feature online. But they won't charge you a dime for the call, and you pay no money out of pocket. If they take your case, they'll get you a settlement. So it's the Advocates, 801-355-5550 or UtahAdvocates.com.
It's a new
Vaxildan, our radio pup, finally has a sponsor. It's Zero Res, and this time of year brings a lot of dirt and things through your house, damaging your carpets. Vax says book your carpet cleaning appointment today. Not only do you get the 4th room free, but your animals will thank you with extra love. Go to ZeroRes.com today.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Radio from Hell show is proud to announce a brand new entertainment in downtown Salt Lake City.
That's right. It's the grand opening of Carrie & Bill's Shakespeare Dinner Theater, where patrons can enjoy the very best in culture and cuisine.
Each month, Bill and I will present a brand new Shakespeare play for your delight.
And with each play, we'll change our dinner theater menu. We begin this weekend with Hamlet, Prince of Denmark.
Who's there?
Nay, answer me. Stand and unfold yourself.
Long live the king.
Bernardo?
Line. He.
You come most carefully upon your hour.
'Tis now struck 12. Get thee to bed, Francisco.
And with immortal lines like that from the Bard, you get your choice of Hamlet Hawaiian-style ham, a juicy ham steak with a pineapple ring, or the Polonius chicken pot pie.
And what's even more fun, not only will Bill and I play most of the parts, but we'll be your waiters.
In coming months, you'll delight to other great Shakespearean masterpieces.
Like The Taming of the Shrew, with me as Petruchio and Bill as Catherine the Shrew.
If I be waspish, best beware my sting.
My remedy is then to pluck it out.
Aye, if the fool could find it where it lies.
Who knows where a wasp does wear his sting? In his tail.
In his tongue.
Whose tongue?
Yours, if you talk of tails, and so farewell.
What? With my tongue in your tail? Nay, come again, good Kate, I am a gentleman.
It's Carrie & Bill's Shakespeare Dinner Theater in the old Felt Electric building in the Regent Street alley off 2nd South.
And look in your Happenings coupon book for a 2-for-1 coupon, good on Wednesdays and Thursdays at Carrie & Bill's Shakespeare Dinner Theater. Your dinners are full price, but one of you will get to sit through the play twice.
Get thee hence to Carrie & Bill's Shakespeare Dinner Theater, where you give us the dough and we put on the show.
Becky in Layton says, hey, I've got milk and cookies for Batman here in Layton. What's he...
Milk and cookies, you say?
in Layton.
You're a lovely woman, and I'm sure that you'll make someone a fine wife someday. All right. Is this sponsored, Gina?
See movies on the big screen at Broadway Center Cinemas this weekend. Check out David Lynch's final masterpiece, Twin Peaks: The Return, January 16th, 17th, and 18th, with an all-in pass or separately. Tickets and showtimes at slfstix.org.
Well, here he is, Sean Means. Sean Means is a writer, editor, critic, reporter at the Salt Lake Tribune. You can see his work often there. sltrib.com. Sean is a movie critic, and you can find his reviews at moviecricket.net. Good morning, Sean. What do we got?
Good morning. 3 new movies for the new year. We will start with Primate.
Okay.
This is a horror movie that is made about and for stupid people.
Oh, good. We need them.
Yes. Stupid people need movies too, yes. We're in Hawaii. There's a remote house in the jungle, and there's a family that lives there. Dad's a scientist. Mom was a linguist before she died about a year ago of cancer. And they have one daughter who's in college, Lucy, and another daughter, Erin, who's in high school. And they have a trained chimp living with them named Ben. Ben uses sign language and a few other, and has one of those tablets, you punch and say, Lucy, bad, thing.
Yeah.
Now, is this a real monkey?
This
In
is
the movie?
This is a guy in a suit.
Okay.
And it's very clear it's a guy in a suit.
Okay, cool.
The dad is played by Troy Kotsur.
He won an Academy
He
Award.
did for Coda.
Huh?
He's deaf.
that guy.
The deaf guy.
Okay, yeah.
Played the deaf dad in Coda.
All right, let's give this movie a break.
And
then.
and actually his part of it is actually the best part of the movie because they've written his deafness into the story.
Okay.
And Ben's nice and friendly, everybody says, but then he catches rabies. Which is shocking because they don't have rabies in Hawaii. Somebody actually says there's no rabies in Hawaii. It's also illegal apparently to have a chimp as a pet in Hawaii
I would
too,
think.
but they do it, and that turns him into a predatory killer. And of course, Dad's out of town, and Lucy and her friends who decided, well, hey, Dad's out of town, we're going to party.
Let's have a party.
Yeah, and the only thing saving them is they get in the pool because the Ben doesn't swim.
Everybody knows chimps can't swim.
Chimps can't swim, but remember, rabies is actually hydrophobia. Is the actual name.
Oh, that's right.
And it means fear of water.
Okay.
So
you stay in the pool.
Yeah. I like a good horror movie. This is not it. A good horror movie has to have some brains and some good plot twists. The only smart thing this movie does is it doesn't tell us in what order the characters are going to get killed off, but you sort of figure it out as you go. And that's what's going to happen. Primal 1.5 stars.
1.5.
Yeah.
All right.
Did not care for it.
A guy in a suit.
Guy in a suit.
Okay.
Guy in a suit drooling a lot.
Well, he has
really
rabies
gross.
after all.
Yes, exactly.
So Greenland 2.
Greenland 2, Migration. This is the sequel to Greenland, which was the post-apocalyptic movie from a few years ago. It's a Gerard Butler action.
Yeah, I don't remember.
I don't recall.
Well, it came out during COVID.
Oh, there you go.
And Gerard Butler, he used to do things, and now he just kind of does these not quite as good things.
Gerard Butler is the guy you go to for action movies when Liam Neeson is too thinky. So in the first movie, a piece of a comet hit the Earth, mass destruction, radiation, bad stuff, and then we followed one family, Gerard Butler and Miranda Baccarin and their kid, trying to get to safety, which was a bunker in Greenland.
Okay, so that was the first.
That was the first movie.
And did they make it?
The second movie starts with them in the bunker.
Okay,
all right.
So, 5 years later, a bunch of survivors in this bunker. They don't get to see the sunshine. Only Butler's character ever gets out to the surface to explore and bring back supplies and whatnot.
Yeah.
But his radiation, he's getting sick. He starts coughing at one point, which that's movie for dying.
Exactly.
Or a tiny bit of blood.
And a handkerchief.
Yeah, exactly.
a little bit of blood in a handkerchief.
There was that Moulin Rouge sketch on SNL a couple years ago, Ariana Grande and Bowen Yang, and she starts coughing into a hanky. That's movie for dying.
I'm fine. I'm just fine.
So Gerard Butler and Miranda Baccarin, their teen son, played by Roman Griffin Davis, who was Jojo Rabbit. He's gotten taller. He's gotten taller.
Well,
he was the first person to get he was the first kid to get killed in The Long Walk.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, with his face right in front of the camera, and then boom, yeah, yuck. So they see their the earthquakes are hitting and whatnot, and the bunker's getting destroyed, and they have to now find someplace else.
Hence migration.
And there's rumor that there is a paradise in southern France where the comet initially hit. That life has come back, the greenery and all that. And so if they can get to southern France, get through all the war zones and bad stuff, they could survive.
Okay.
I was mildly surprised that this was okay. This movie
all
was
right.
okay. Usually, like I said, Gerard Butler movies are not particularly bright.
Yeah.
And there's some solid action sequences here. The stakes are pretty simple and straightforward. You know what you're getting here. And it was pretty good. So 3 stars. for Greenland 2 Migration.
All right.
And this is in theaters.
This is in theaters. It's also a good sign that maybe Greenland's not the place you want to, take over.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Now, is this thing on? A lot of talk about this movie.
Mm-hmm.
Will Arnett.
This is the third movie directed by Bradley Cooper, after Star is Born and Maestro.
Mm-hmm.
His thing is creative people. He likes to do movies about people in the art world and creativity. This one's on a smaller scale than those two. Will Arnett here plays Alex, who is going through a divorce from his wife Tess, played by Laura Dern, and Alex is not handling it well. And one night he ends up. He goes into a bar in New York and he's told it's a $15 cover, but it's free if you sign up to do the open mic night.
Okay.
And so he does open mic and he goes on stage. He doesn't have an act. He doesn't have jokes. He just sort of unloads about how what's going on.
It's
with
like
his
a therapy
divorce.
session.
This sounds like the marvelous Mrs. Maisel.
Yeah. He does find it exciting and cathartic. He doesn't really tell jokes, like I said. He just talks about his crappy life, and some of it is somewhat funny. Two things happen after this. One is that Alex starts sort of getting back some of his old spark, and the other is that Tess notices this and starts thinking about why she married him to begin with. But that doesn't mean they're back together initially. There's a lot of hard conversations that have to happen
That's
first.
Laura Dern.
And meanwhile, Laura Dern's character is sort of restarting her own life.
Yeah.
We find out she was a former Olympic volleyball star. She's now looking at sort of getting back in the sport, becoming a coach or something, and also possibly dating somebody again. And there's actually an interesting scene where she's talking to somebody from the coaching world who it starts as a, hey, you want to get back in the business, and then as the evening goes, it's like, oh, is this a date?
Yeah.
And the guy's Peyton Manning.
What?
Yeah. Played by
He
Peyton
can
Manning.
be charming.
He's very charming.
Is he
and-
playing himself?
No, he's playing some guy named Laird or something. But
Okay.
he's not bad.
Really?
He's not
Okay.
bad.
All right.
The movie.
It's semi-autobiographical, apparently.
Yeah. Well, it's not. No, it's not Arnett's life.
No. It's some other guy.
There's a guy named John Bishop. He's an English comedian and presenter who did the same thing. He was going through divorce. He got up on stage and started doing this. Americans would know John Bishop. He was on Jodie Whittaker's last season of Doctor Who.
Okay.
If you're into that, he was one of the people on that show. The bad part of this movie is that John is Bradley Cooper when he's on screen. He plays a friend of Alex and Tess who's a struggling actor, and he's mostly struggling because he's not as good and doesn't know that.
Okay.
And watching Cooper, he's kind of an insufferable character, and it kind of drags the movie a bit when he's on. But mostly you're spending good time with Will Arnett and Laura Dern. And they're great, both separately and together.
I can see that.
And Dern especially. Laura Dern.
She can do no wrong.
That my very words. Yes, she is so wonderful in everything, and she's wonderful in this. So for the two of them, 3 stars for Is This Thing On?
3 stars.
Yep.
Is this thing on? All right.
And that's in theaters as well.
That is in theaters as well.
Excellent.
All right.
So next week,
Next week, The Bone Temple. 28 years later, The Bone Temple.
Katie and I have a date then.
Okay. All right. This is an offshoot of the Danny Boyle zombie movie franchise, directed by Nia DaCosta, who did the Candyman movie, did the Marvels, did Hedda last year. This Hedda Gabler thing with Tessa Thompson.
Oh, that's supposed to be really good.
Is really good. So, but this is looking at the another view of that world.
Ray Fiennes.
Ray Fiennes is back there. Yep.
All right.
So it's looking forward to it.
And what's the choral?
The choral is Ray Fiennes again. Actually, this is a drama about a small English town after World War I or during World War I, and how when all the men have left, whoever's left in town try to form a choir.
Okay. And A Private Life?
And A Private Life is Jodie Foster, and I don't know much else.
Oh, okay.
But I think it's in French.
You think it's in French?
Well, Jodie can do what she wants.
I would say if you want to catch up for one from last week, No Other Choice. This is Park Chan-wook. And it is from Korea. It is a sort of a dark comedy. Guy gets laid off from the paper company he's worked for 25 years, and he's desperate to get another job in the paper industry, and he realizes that he's up against some of the same people he knows for whatever jobs are left. And one way to try to ensure you're the best one is if the other ones aren't around anymore.
Interesting.
So
people start disappearing.
People start showing up with a mild case of dead.
A mild case of I've come down with the dead.
Oh, okay. I'll give that one a look.
That is a very cool.
And that's
movie.
out there now.
That's over at the Broadway. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, there you go. Thank you, Sean.
Thank you, Sean Means. Moviecricket.net. Where you want to go?
All right. Traffic, please, Gina.
Got a crash southbound I-15 at the SR-177 interchange in Davis County off to the left shoulder. Westbound I-84 is closed at milepost 96 east of Mountain Green due to a crash in Weber Canyon. Avoid that area if possible. What are you avoiding this morning? You can text us 33986.
All right, I'll read you these boner candidates, and then I think we probably have the damn contest.
Oh, yes.
Let's see. So boner candidate number 1 today will be, they don't care what you do to George Washington's face. Boner candidate number 2, even that creep Gutfeld thought he was out of line. And number 3, he was testing my gangster.
All right. Boner of the day, big boy news, all coming up after some messages and a song. Stand by for all of that.
We are going to pay you $1,000 to listen to X96. Tune in every weekday now through February 13th at 7:15, 10:15, 1:15, and 5:15 for keywords. Text these magical words to 508-777-1000 and you'll be entered to win. Every keyword means another chance to win $1,000. You can get more information at x96.com. Your keyword for this hour is joy. 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 508-777-1000. 508-777-1000 now to enter to win.
Thank you.
Other people are playing the
Listen to this.
What is it?
This will help you.
What?
Here we go.
It's the cat eating the red pepper.
Yep.
Red bell pepper.
Sounds like a Wolverine.
He loves that. It's cooked. It's cooked somehow. It's softened up. But it's a whole red bell pepper.
I knew a cat once that liked canned diced beets.
Really?
Yeah.
I've never known or owned an animal, cat or dog, I mean, that eats vegetables in any way. Because I saw a video that was also satisfying sound. It was 2 dachshunds, and they were wearing some kind of costume, and they were lying on their back, and they had stalks of celery, and they were they were loving the stalks of celery. And
I've seen a dog eat an apple.
So we've got about 16 deer up at the farm that have just decided that they're going to winter there.
In the Ogden Valley.
Yes. And they're eating the trees, which is a problem. But
shoot them.
But my husband was cleaning out the fridge, and we had some old broccoli in there, and he's like, "Oh, I'll toss this out to the hungry deer. Surely they'll." The broccoli is still sitting. They didn't.
You should probably check and see if the broccoli is harmful to them, because sometimes animals will eat things that, like deer will eat. There's like there's a plant, they'll come down and eat people's shrubs, and it'll kill them.
Now I should specify, I'm talking standalone fruits or vegetables, because we made our dog food for a long time, and it was a combination of a lot of stuff like rice, and then we'd throw in the California frozen, the triple. It's the carrots and the broccoli and I can't remember which
carrots
one it is.
and bell. It's the Trinity.
The
bell pepper, carrots, and
we throw that in there with some chicken, and we mixed it all together. We made and that's when they would eat it. But I'm talking a standalone, like this cat eating.
Like, hand them a pepper.
It's like, here you go, kitty.
Yeah.
Here's a stalk of celery or a carrot.
And you're talking about specifically carnivores.
Yeah.
You're not going to be surprised to see a deer eat a bell pepper.
Sure.
No, I would expect it. That's why I'm getting this broccoli thing
Deer
about the
wouldn't
deer.
eat the
It surprises
broccoli.
me.
Like it's winter, you're starving.
Katie says our dog Vax, who is in there right now, loves carrots, cucumbers, fruits.
Katie, we need a video of Vax eating a carrot or something like
It
that.
gives him the runs.
Broccoli, carrots, cauliflower, the California frozen vegetable
Oh, that.
bag. Yeah.
Oh. I thought you
And-
meant the New Orleans Trinity Mirepoix.
No.
But this video, Carrie, this will be my my soothing.
Isn't it
video.
soothing?
Yeah, it's just.
I mean, it's okay. It's not as good as the monkey breaking green beans, snapping green beans.
No.
But I'll take this one. And my wife thinks that it's because your broccoli smells like man that they're staying away from it.
It's man broccoli, Bambi. Man broccoli.
Just would think this winter has been so rough that anything green they would just eat
I
it.
just
and
Googled,
no.
will deer eat broccoli?
They won't. I have
It
evidence.
says here, when food is scarce, deer will eat just about anything, including okra, hot peppers. Vegetables that deer seem to prefer include beans, lettuce, cabbage, and coal crops such as broccoli, cauliflower, and Brussels sprouts. The reason, Gina, they're not eating the broccoli is that the trees are handy.
They're eating the tree.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. That's convenient right now.
Maybe they're tucking the broccoli away for.
Well, you need to explain to them they need to eat it while it's fresh.
Yeah.
Because,
It's man broccoli, Bambi.
you let it sit out
Bambi.
there too much longer. All right, here we go. See this? There we go. Ah,
Monkey snapping.
It's the monkey snapping green beans.
snapping green beans.
Oh, I
And
didn't.
he's helping make dinner.
I didn't know maybe he's a slave monkey.
No, it looks like he's got a nice house there and everything.
Well, yeah, but he might be owned by people who put him to this slave labor.
know. I think
Maybe
this-
he doesn't want to be there.
I think this is his house.
Oh, he lives with the fireplace.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
I think it's his place.
He's He's a well-to-do monkey.
Oh yes. Well, look how nicely
He's a well-to-do.
Well, look at his coat. I mean,
Yeah, that is a nice cup.
he's groomed. He's doing good.
And actually, just not having a monkey snapping peas, but snapping peas is a
Snapping
satisfying.
beans.
It can be,
or
yeah,
beans.
beans,
yeah.
Is a satisfying.
Yes,
activity.
I find it the most tedious job in the world.
No, because it's like, you get it right in the sweet spot, and there it
but
goes.
no, I mean, but you have to snip the ends off. That's what I find tedious. Snipping them.
Let's see. My dog's treats are carrots. He loves them. My dogs eat all sorts of veggies: carrots, spinach, peppers, zucchini. They'll eat almost anything. And see, my dogs, I guess they're picky. They get excited when we have pizza because they get the crust.
Oh.
But do you ever really just give them a vegetable to eat and see if they
I tried.
You
Yeah.
did?
They didn't want it.
Don't want it. Don't care. Nope. Don't want it.
It's like cats can be so damn picky. I'm not. As a matter of fact, with a cat, you feeding them one thing, and if you decide you're going to change their food, you have to do it gradually.
Yes.
Mix it in a little
Yes.
bit.
Oh, that's absolutely true.
God.
Although the latest drama in our house,
What?
Ripley, the water witch.
What?
She demands fresh water to the point where she has to see you put the water in the bowl. Otherwise, she won't touch it.
Have you tried a bubbler? I have a bubbler for the cat.
Maybe a bubbler would work. I don't know, but she
That's
will.
funny.
She will stare at the water bowl and then look at you, then stare at the water bowl and then look at you. And so you got to get up, get the bowl, and
She's
go.
letting you know what she wants.
And you go into the kitchen because she doesn't like the bathroom water.
She can tell a difference?
Yeah, go into the kitchen, make sure you see, and fill it up, and then take it, and she's right on you the entire time.
Do you throw an ice cube in it just to give it a little...
Oh, I didn't think about that.
Many dogs and cats like to drink out of the toilet because it's cold.
Yeah. Ripley's not tall enough.
Essentially fresh. Essentially.
I used to take an apple to work for a snack, and I'd bring it home. When I didn't eat it, my dog would steal it out of my bag.
I think you try a bubbler. They're nice because you only have to pour a pitcher of water in them every day or so, every couple of days, and When they get low on water, they start to make a sound that sounds like you have a little running brook in your house.
I worry that the next thing that'll happen is I'll have to be giving the dog Perrier water because it's bubbled. That's what I'm worried about. It's a slippery slope, Bill.
Okay.
Especially with the princess. All right.
All right.
There we go. All right, 7:25 right now. It is time for Big Boy News and Opinioendo, but of course, more importantly, it's time for Boner of the Day. 3 news stories. These are examples of bad, stupid, or funny human behavior.
Boy, are they ever.
And you will decide with your vote of these 3 candidates which one is the worst, which one deserves to be Boner of the Day for today, January 9, 2026. We'll give you 2 candidates now, a third after the news. And once you've heard all 3, then you will vote. And one of you lucky random Boner voters will receive.
Can't buy it. Got to win it. Brand new edition of the radio. Oh, you're sitting. You're sitting on it, Kerry Jackson.
Maybe you'd get the one that Kerry's been sitting on.
Maybe if you're lucky.
A Radio from Hell Boner T-shirt.
There you go.
Nice. All right, here's Boner candidate number 1. They don't care what you do to George Washington's face. Those using a new park pass who want to enjoy Utah's mighty 5 national parks better do so with Donald Trump's face perfectly intact, or you might pay a literal price. You can see what the pass looks like right now if you go to x96.com/live.
I remember our friend Ranger Kate said she was in a hurry to get her new pass before this pass was released because she didn't want one with Donald's face.
The new annual park passes, which debuted on January 1, feature Donald Trump's image alongside that of George Washington, 2 great Americans. At the same time as the release, the Department of the Interior reportedly updated its rules to ensure that Trump's face remains free and clear. According to the Washington Post, the updated void if altered policy prohibits anyone from defacing the pass or covering up any images or information on the card. Visitors found by rangers to have altered a pass by any means will be ordered to return it to its original condition or possibly be charged a regular entrance fee. They are anticipating that people will deface this card.
Put stickers over his face.
What if you put a heart on it? What if you put like lovey-dovey Trump stuff on it? Is that okay?
Big kissy face stuff?
No.
A report said the policy originally prohibited any alteration of the signature portion of the pass, with the updated policy including the front of the card with a warning that writing on it or adding stickers or other coverings is no longer allowed.
What a tiny little man.
Yep. Well, he's a tiny little man in the fact that he insisted that his face be on the pass.
Yes.
Boner candidate number 1. They don't care what you do to George Washington's face. Oh, you drew a big beard on George Washington? Oh, that's okay, as long as you don't mess with Trump. That's Boner candidate number 1. Here's number 2. Even that creep Gutfeld thought he was out of line. Ocasio-Cortez has refused to appear on Fox News after accusing one of the network's hosts of sexually harassing her on television. The New York Democratic lawmaker made the allegation on Wednesday after being confronted by a Fox News producer, Johnny Belisario, on Capitol Hill, who offered AOC the chance to appear on Jesse Waters' show. Jesse Waters would like to invite you to be on his show, Mr. Belisario asked Ocasio-Cortez. Would you join him? She snapped back at the producer, quote, "He has sexualized and harassed me on his show. He has sexually harassed me on his show. He is engaged in horrific, sexually exploitative rhetoric." "Oh, that's not true," said Belisario. "It is true," AOC said. "He accused me of sleeping with or wanting to sleep with Stephen Miller. So why don't you tell me what you think is acceptable to tell a woman?"
Yep.
Huh? Thank you.
Good
and
for
then
you, AOC.
she walked away.
Yep.
Back in October, Jesse Waters on his primetime Fox News show said that AOC wants to sleep with Stephen Miller. The shocking claim even prompted his colleague Greg Gutfeld to remark, Well, that was pretty creepy.
Jesse Waters is a creep.
Waters
he is the
made,
worst.
Waters made the accusation a day after AOC had referred to Stephen Miller as a clown and alleged that he was 4 foot 10 inches tall. It's so obvious, and I'm so sorry. You can't have him, Jesse said. The 47-year-old host added that he knows Miller the best and that he's not overcompensating. Waters went on to scold and lecture AOC on what he classified as high-value men, adding that Miller is the definition of a high-value man. Boner candidate number 2. Even that creep Gutfeld thought he was out of line.
Well, let's not forget Waters. What was it that he did?
He was
having
Bill
an
O'Reilly's stunt boy.
He was Bill O'Reilly's stunt boy, but he had an affair with one of his producers.
I don't remember.
And that's what caused the divorce of his first wife.
Coming up in a moment, Boner candidate number 3. He was testing my gangster.
All right, Boner candidate number 3. Coming up after this, Big Boy News and Opinioendo brought to you by
Feldman's Deli, Utah's authentic Jewish deli with expanded hours, now open Tuesday through Saturday, 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. Breakfast till 10:30, lunch, dinner, live music Fridays and Saturdays. More information at feldmansdeli.com.
And it goes without saying, but we'll say it.
The views expressed on X96's Radio from Hell show do not necessarily reflect the opinions of Broadway Media, its management, owners, or advertisers.
This program is intended for mature audiences. Parental discretion is advised.
Well, the Hollywood Foreign Press would really like you to watch the Golden Globes this weekend.
Okay.
They've announced their roster of presenters for the 83rd annual Globes. Notable names include George Clooney, Julia Roberts, you'll be there, Gina, Charlie XCX, Snoop, and heated rivalry stars Connor Story and Hudson Williams. List also features Amanda Seyfried, Chris Pine, Coleman Domingo, Dakota Fanning, Dave Franco, Diane Lane, Jason Bateman, Jennifer Garner, Kevin Bacon, Kevin Hart, Kira Sedgwick, Macaulay Culkin, Marlon Wayans, Melissa McCarthy.
Is Frank Christ going to be okay? There's so many celebrities to check on.
He'll be hovering.
Me, Lacunas, and Miley Cyrus, Orlando Bloom, Pamela Anderson, and many, many, many more. The host will be Nikki Glazer. It's this Sunday on CBS and Paramount Plus. Well, let's see what else we have. Here. South Ogden, Utah. A suspect is in custody, and 2 people are in the hospital with gunshot wounds. That's according to a press release from South Ogden Police Chief Darren Park. The release said police were dispatched to a report of possible shots fired last night, but did not specify when those calls came in. When officers arrived, they came under what he called ambush fire and called for backup. Police from surrounding jurisdictions and Ogden Metro SWAT responded. Suspect allegedly fired multiple rounds. Police later found 2 neighbors who were shot before they arrived at the scene. They didn't share any identifying information about those victims. Police would only say that they were taken to local hospitals. Police said the suspect was convinced to surrender and was taken into custody. They did not share any identifying information about this person either. Investigation will be led by South Ogden Police and the Weaver County Attorney's Critical Incident Team. No further information provided about this incident. There was they closed off part of highway, they closed off some roads in the area, but that's since been cleared and opened. And we'll find out more about it later on today, I'm sure. Let's see. The mother of a girl whose body was found in Utah, a California woman, she's been charged with the planned killing of her daughter, whose body was found here.
Oh, really?
Yeah, she appeared before a judge in a packed courtroom in California on Wednesday. It was Ashley Buzzard's second court appearance since her December 23rd arrest.
So the school said, hey, this little girl Melody hasn't been in class, and we're worried about her.
She's 9 years old.
This mom took her daughter on a cross-country trip that went through Utah, and they caught them on like a security cam in a couple different places.
Oh, I see.
And then mom went back home, and the daughter was not with her. So they were fairly sure she had disposed of her along the way somewhere, and it happened to be here in Utah.
And she shot her daughter. Shot her. 9-year-old left her body at a remote area in Wayne County. The fatal shooting by an ICE agent in Minnesota sparked protests across the country, including one at Pioneer Park here in Salt Lake. This protest against an agency that has been at the center of so much controversy over the past year came just a day after 37-year-old Renee Good was shot and killed in Minneapolis. I think, like most people, are innocent people being shot and innocent people being taken from their families, said Dodge Hoovermail, an organizer with the Party for Socialism and Liberation. I think this is a very unpopular move by this administration. Document, 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 said a speaker from atop a truck bed representing the Utah State Progressive Caucus. Imagine if the horrible events of yesterday in Minnesota had happened and no one was filming it.
Yeah.
Salt Lakers mourned the loss of the Minnesota. Chants of "We want ICE off our streets" rang out from protesters in states around the country. The Trump administration will withdraw from dozens of international organizations, including the UN's Population Agency and the UN Treaty's International Climate Negotiation, as the U.S. further retreats from global cooperation. Donald Trump on Wednesday signed an executive order suspending U.S. support for 66 organizations, agencies, and commissions following his administration's review of participation in and funding for all international organizations, including those affiliated with the United Nations, according to a White House release. Many of the targets are UN-related agencies, commissions, and advisory panels. Trump administration has characterized these commissions and panels as catering to diversity and woke initiatives. Yeah, all right. The U.S. House voted yesterday to pass an extension of the Affordable Care Act subsidies that would keep them valid for the next 3 years.
And Republicans voted for it.
Yes, 17 or so Republicans joined the Democrats to make this a reality. It will now go to the Senate, where they'll sit on it and not do it.
Yep.
In a rare move, NASA is cutting a mission aboard the International Space Station, cutting it short after an astronaut had a medical issue. They're not saying what it is. I think it's measles. That's what I think. The space agency said Thursday that the U.S., Japanese, Russian crew of 4 will return to Earth soon, earlier than planned. NASA canceled its first spacewalk of the year because of the health issue. The space agency didn't identify the astronaut or the medical issue, citing patient privacy. It's probably measles. And let's see. Okay, let's do this story to end. Bones and skulls.
Oh, yeah.
Visible in the back seat of a car near an abandoned cemetery on Philadelphia's outskirts led police to a basement filled with body parts, which authorities say were hoarded by a man now accused of stealing about 100 sets of human remains. Officers said a Tuesday night arrest culminated in a months-long investigation into break-ins at Mount Moriah Cemetery, where at least 26 mausoleums and vaults had been forced open since early November. Investigators searched the Ephrata home and storage unit of Jonathan Christ.
What?
Jonathan Christ
he related?
Gerlach. Jonathan, or perhaps it's Christ.
How do you, is it spelled Christ?
Christ. Jonathan Christ Gerlach, 34 years old. They reported finding more than 100 human skulls, long bones, mummified hands and feet, 2 decomposing torsos, and other skeletal items. There he is, x96.com/live.
Because Frank spells his last name Christ.
Yeah, there's no H.
They were in various states. Some of them were hanging, as it were. Some of them were pieced together. Some were just skulls on a shelf, said Delaware County Attorney Tanner Rouse. Police say that Gerlach targeted museums and underground vaults at the 1855 cemetery. It's considered the country's largest abandoned burial ground, according to Friends of Mount Moriah Cemetery, which helps maintain the 160-acre landmark. It's estimated to have at least 150,000 grave sites in it. But it's not in use anymore. I mean, it's just nobody gets buried. So, I guess the guy saying, well, nobody's using it. Might as well go dig some stuff up. Gerlach is charged with 100 counts each of abuse of a corpse and receiving stolen property, along with multiple counts of desecrating public monument, desecrating a venerated object, desecrating a historic burial place, and burglary and trespassing and theft. He's in jail on $1 million bond.
All right.
Yippee.
Weather, traffic.
Cold, 25 right now. Only going to get up to 34 for a high today, and sunny skies. And that's kind of what we've got now. No more storms are expected. I'm looking all the way into the latter part of next week. Nothing on the way, just highs in the mid to upper 30s, overnight lows in the 20s, as it should be this time of year. We would just hope for some more snow to come by. So there's that. Traffic we have. Ty the Snowcat guy says 1 lane westbound Weber Canyon is open, but it's backed up about 2 miles through there. So thank you for sending that in, Ty. He's part of the Infinity team, as are all of you. Crash northbound I-15 at the 215 interchange in Salt Lake off to the right shoulder. Crash southbound I-15 Glover Lane in Farmington, right shoulder affected there. And like I said, whatever you're seeing, we appreciate it when you text us and let us know at 33986.
Here's boner candidate number 3. He was testing my gangster. An Orem man was arrested Wednesday and accused of shooting a childhood friend in both knees. He felt that his friend was, quote, testing my gangster, according to police.
Okay.
Victor Enrique Gonzalez Rodriguez, 24 years old, booked into the Utah County Jail at about 6:20 p.m. Wednesday. Orem police were called to a residence where a man was found in the garage suffering from a single gunshot wound to each leg. According to police booking affidavit, the man was transported to the hospital where he underwent surgery. The only other person on the scene when officers arrived was Mr. Gonzalez Rodriguez. Police also found a 9mm handgun concealed in a different piece of furniture in the garage. 2 independent witnesses said that they saw Victor with a handgun in his hand immediately after hearing gunshots. When questioned, Gonzalez Rodriguez told investigators that the victim had been a friend since elementary school and he considers him like a brother. He stated that both he and the victim were in the garage of the residence drinking alcohol and chilling when he felt disrespected by the victim. Suspect Victor said he had a handgun and admitted both he and the victim handled it prior to the shooting. Victor said at one point they started brawling and he told the victim to back off. The victim kept pressing, and Victor said he felt vulnerable and like the victim was testing my gangster. I didn't want to kill him. I just wanted to kneecap him.
Jeez. It was the only way. It was the only way.
He was testing his gangster.
No other choice.
Boner candidate number 3.
All right, let's review the first 2 and vote.
Boner candidate number 1. They don't care what you do to George Washington's face, but don't you dare deface Donald Trump's face on the new national parks, the annual park pass. Boner candidate number 2. That creep Gutfeld thought that Jesse Waters was out of line. Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez said, "I'm not going on Jesse Waters' show. He said vile things about me. He sexually harassed me on the air." As a matter of fact, it was so bad, even Greg Gutfeld thought he was out of line.
Yep.
And boner candidate number 3, he was testing my gangsta.
All right. Time to vote for boner of the day. 1, 2, or 3. Which one do you think is the worst? Which one deserves to be boner of the day? 1, 2, or 3. Remember your candidate number. Put that single digit in the message of a text. And then you text that to 33986. Or you can call Katie in the producer's booth at 877-602-9696. Or you can go online, x96.com, look for the box that says Boners, January 9, 2026. Click and vote. If you don't see that box, refresh. It'll appear. Okay, you've got 3 minutes to get your vote in. Right after that, I think Jimmy's brought us some whiskey. Have another drink with Jimmy the Wine Guy after these. Stand by.
Listen to
Well, I guess we could.
Do you want a quick
jump on a list quickly?
We're kind of running out of time.
Yeah, we are a little late, aren't we?
Let's see. Well, because I don't have time to tell you 55 things women over 40 shouldn't have in their home. That's 55.
55 things.
So how about I do people who lack self-awareness that frequently say these 14 things. It's fewer things.
Okay. People who lack awareness.
Lack self-awareness.
Okay.
I'm just being brutally honest.
No, you're being a dick.
Yeah. Exactly. No, you're.
Yeah. You don't.
Carrie said.
Yeah.
Let's see. The next one is now a couple of these as I'm reading through. These are things that I say.
Okay.
And I say this one. I really hate drama. And I do. And
I do.
And you know this about me.
Yes.
And I know this about you. I truly hate drama. Now, this says the classic drama averse, yet somehow drama surrounded person. It's a bit like someone who says they hate soap operas but know every plot twist.
No.
If you find yourself always in the eye of the drama storm, maybe it's time to ask, am I the common denominator here?
No, because I have removed all the dramatic people from my life.
Yeah.
And some of these people are blood relatives.
I guess there are people that say that, but they really are involved in it.
Yeah.
I also say this. I don't care what people think of me. I care what a few people think of me. I care what you think of me.
Yeah,
I care what my husband thinks of me.
Yeah, there are some people I do care. The majority I don't.
But generally,
Yeah.
you can like me or not, I don't care. I'm not like other people. This line is all about celebrating uniqueness, which is awesome, but it can also accidentally tip over into I'm the main character in this story.
Exactly.
You really
Yes.
should pay attention to me. Let's see. I'm not judgmental, but yes, you are. And I won't say that because I absolutely admit that I'm judgmental.
I am too.
I 1,000%. I just tell it like it is.
No, you're being a dick.
Yeah,
again.
that's kind of like saying you're brutally honest.
Yeah.
People just don't understand me. You're not that complicated.
You're really not.
an enigma wrapped in a
Yeah.
riddle and no one gets you.
You're just a dick.
No. I'm too old / too young for this. Don't say that.
Yeah,
I'm a people pleaser. I kind of used to be, I think, a people pleaser.
I'm always suspicious of people who say I'm a people pleaser.
Yeah. Have your own opinions on things. And,
Yeah, okay.
And finally, this is apropos of this show. Oh, I don't care about politics.
That's what this texter was trying to tell me.
I don't care. You should.
You should.
It's your life and the people you care about's
Yes.
life
They're-
and the community you live in.
They're passing laws that affect you.
Yeah.
You should care. And you should be outraged when they... Oh, okay. Never mind. Thank you.
Just a quick list.
Quick
Tiny
list. I liked that. Thank you very much.
We hope you'd enjoyed another list with Radio from Hell on X96.
All right, let's award Boner of the Day.
Well, there's a lot of voting here.
Oh, wow, look at that.
Yeah. This morning's boner brought to you in part by whatever it was I had for dinner.
Okay. And Squatters Pub and Radio from Hell present Lights Camera Brunch Sunday, January 25th, featuring brunch and a special independent film-themed Radio from Hell podcast recording session. Get your tickets today at x96.com.
It was, I remember now, it was delicious honey, hot honey chicken and Brussels sprouts, roasted Brussels sprouts. So there was a lot of voting for both Boner candidate number 1 and number 2. Boner candidate number 3, he was testing my gangster, got 40 votes was for the third place candidate. But number 1 and number 2 each got over 100 votes. Number 2 was that creep Gutfeld. Even thought that Jesse Waters was out of line, his comments about AOC. But that wasn't quite enough to beat Boner candidate number 1. They don't care what you do to George Washington's face. Got 117 votes.
That's your boner of the day for today, January 9, 2026. Now qualified to be Boner of the Week. And Dave the Flower Guy will be here at 9:50 this morning to tell us who Boner of the Week is. Is this sponsored?
Sugar House Distillers, known as Utah's Grain to Glass Distillery, proudly handcrafted in the Mountain West, one small batch at a time, featuring today the malt whiskey, earning countless awards and on sale at your local UDABC store for the month of January. Go get some today.
Have another drink, it'll make you feel better. Have another drink and you'll feel alright. If you feel down and you're under the weather, have another drink and you feel alright.
Well, he's here. He's better than hot honey. He's Jimmy Santangelo.
He is hot,
but just as sticky.
He's Jimmy Santangelo, the slippery as an eel proprietor of the Wine Academy of Utah. You can go to wineacademyofutah.com for more information there, all the programs and things that Jimmy offers. And he's here to talk about what, Jim?
Well, we have some whiskey. We have an American single malt whiskey by our local distillers, Sugar House, and I'd like to raise a glass to you, our first feature here of the show of
Happy New Year.
2026 to everything you wish for this year.
Right.
We've got Sugar House Distillery. We're familiar with this guy here in our community. This is their single American malt. This is a malted whiskey. This is all barley. So you have all barley in here, and other whiskeys that we may be familiar with barley are your Scotches and your Irish whiskeys, things like that. America now in the whiskey category has a new category of American single malt. As of just last year, they actually released all the official things, rules and regulations in order for your whiskey to be a single malt. These guys have been doing it since day one, anyways.
Yeah.
And it's a 2-row honey malt, Vienna malt, I said that wrong. It's 2-row malted. Then you have the Vienna malt and then honey malt. You got me on the honey.
So how is it?
Hot honey.
How is it different from Scotch? Or?
Right. So this is different from Scotch because although they parallel with the barleys being produced, they use brand new American oak barrel, whereas in Scotland and Ireland we're going to use used barrels. In fact, we use the X casks from us here in the States that were used brand new, and then also they'll use rum casks, they'll use port casks, sherry casks. These guys, Sugar House Distillery, the graininess, the maltiness. The first time, I'll never forget, the first time I tasted this, it was back in like 2016, 2017. We were at a function, and I'm like, man, there's so much cereal in here. There's just so much graininess. Versus bourbon, it's just like, it's delicious. You have a ton of toffee and butterscotch and caramel, and the corn driven with bourbon. This, there's something in the glass over here.
It's spicy.
Spicy, you got that graininess in there. For me, it's got a lot of, what's the cookie on the airplanes you have?
Biscoff.
The Biscoffs. You got a little bit of a Biscoff thing, that cereal, that biscuit cookie, with just cinnamon, that kind of a flavor going on. That's from the barrel.
So this would be an after dinner with cigars, sipping.
I like this anytime.
Why limit yourself?
I mean, hell, it's 7:53.
Yeah, no, but you're right. And with the cigars, you need a stronger flavored spirit, and this would go great with a Connecticut with maybe a little bit of aged tobacco. And a little shout out to, since we're having Sugar House Distillery, our local distilled spirit, that's been countless recognized with awards and recognitions.
Oh, yeah.
Not only the single malt, but their bourbons and their ryes. Another local, speaking of cigars, Apostate cigar got recognized in top 25 cigars of the year.
From Beehive Cigar.
For Beehive Cigars, the owners of Beehive.
Oh, really?
Yeah. They're
It's
Leah
their house
Hona.
brand called Apostate Cigar.
This is their Elevated, where the owner created a whole new category from their house stick at Beehive. It's the Apostate line that's distributed across the nation. Pretty cool stuff coming out of Utah. Back to this Scotch whiskey, it would go great with that that you brought in those cigars.
Now, you had us put a little ice cube in here. Tell people why you do that.
Yeah, I wanted to open it up. Although the proof on this is 92 or 46 ABV, it's a smoother style whiskey, but I like dropping in whether a couple drops of water or a small little cube. Opens up the spirit, diluting it a little bit, allowing those secondary, tertiary characteristics to really come up and drive through the glass. Now, what you have here is your Glencairn glass that I brought you in. So it's a little wider at the bottom, opening it up, narrowing in, tapering in, collecting those aromatics, and then just beautifully fluted to go under the nose, and those aromatics drive up into your nasal cavity. And this is just, this is really opened up nicely. I mean, we just popped it here in the studio. Well, I guess I did do a little pour this morning for the Instagram reel. My family's like, Dad, you drinking already this morning? What's going on?
This
No,
is
it's
work.
a video. It's video, kid.
They weren't surprised at all.
Yeah, right.
This is work.
You know when they have
Damn
those bring your parent to school and talk about their job things?
You'll never do that.
Your kids ever had
been
you come
asked.
to
You
school?
You know, it would have been a good one because I was a server at the time, and I could have talked about how to communicate, good listening skills, balance skills with carrying a tray. You have to do mathematics. So I already had it down. I was ready. I asked my kids, put me in the game. Put me in the game. I'm ready to go. I'll be a good. They're like, no.
No, Dad.
No.
Let's go back to Beehive Cigars and the Apostate line for just a minute.
Okay.
Here are some of the in the Apostate cigars. Here are some of the various types of cigar. They have one called the Deseret, the Leah Hona. They have the Feathered Serpent, the Sword of Laban, the Zarahemla.
Oh my!
Yes, yeah, they
know where they're going.
Yeah, they really
Good call. Good call.
They have a cigar called that's a good one, Moroni's Trumpet.
There you go.
And there's one called the Endowment. So
do they have one called Kolob? Maybe that's the next one.
They do not.
Putting in a request.
They need to. Well, we've with Sugar House Distillery, each and every one of their spirits I've made Manhattans with.
Yes.
So I did my Manhattan history history of the cocktail and used their rye. Oh man, we've got a really great vermouth to go with that, an Italian vermouth. And then we went with the bourbon.
I was going to say, I like their bourbon.
The bourbon's really tasty. And then this, the single malt, is one of my favorite Rob Roy's with Dolan Sweet Vermouth, the Rouge, and this, and then just a little orange bitters, a little stir down. Take a nice expression of orange, express that appeal of orange, a swath of your orange peel, express the oils over the drink. Oh, that makes for
You're
a
all
great,
set.
either morning or summertime cocktail, depending on what season you're in.
How about morning and summertime?
Yeah, there
you go.
Hell of a day.
All right. Well, let's take a break. If you have any questions for Jimmy Santangelo, call now. 877-602-9696. Any questions about not just liquor and wine?
Cigars, perhaps?
Cigars, hospitality, restaurants. Math.
Balancing things.
Things like that.
877.
Vaxildan, our radio pup, finally has a sponsor.
Maybe you could ask him, how can you carry more than 4 plates at once?
I know how.
That's right.
877-602-9696. Jimmy will answer any and all questions related to hospitality, drinking etiquette, cigars, whatever it is. He can answer your question.
877-602-9696 or text your questions. We prefer you call, but text your questions 33986. Traffic Jimmy.
Right lane is now open westbound I-84 through Weber Canyon. Expect heavy delays. Avoid that area if possible. Crash northbound I-15 at the 215 interchange in Salt Lake. Right shoulder affected there. Crash southbound I-15 Glover Lane in Farmington. a right shoulder affected there as well. And whatever else you're seeing on the roads, you can text us 33986. Feldman's Deli, Utah's authentic Jewish deli with expanded hours, now open Tuesday through Saturday, 8 a.m. to 8 p.m., breakfast till 10:30. Lunch, dinner, live music Fridays and Saturdays. More information at feldmansdeli.com.
All right. 877-602-9696 is the number to call. Talk to Jimmy Santangelo or text your questions 33986. Zero Res.
After you've had a whiskey and cigar party in your house, you're going to want Zero Res to come.
Get the cigar smell out of the carpet.
Carpet and your air ducts, too.
Oh, the air ducts.
Have it all done. This is a great time of year to think about doing a refresh on your house after the holidays or your cigar party.
Your clothes even start to smell. Last time Zero Res at my house, I just said, I'm just going to lay down here.
just go over the top
keep
of
going,
me.
yeah.
Use your patented technology on me. Get your carpets cleaned the right way without the use of detergents or harsh chemicals. Helps them stay cleaner longer, safe for kids and pets. And unlike traditional cleaners, Zero Res leaves your carpets dry in hours, not days. And if for any reason you don't love it, they'll make sure you love it. They'll come back within 30 days and touch things up for you. Right now, their deal is get 3 rooms of carpet clean for just $119. Recover from the holiday craziness. Start with your best foot forward this new year. Call 866-0RES or go to zerores.com.
Did you miss out?
Vaxeldan, our radio pup, finally has a sponsor. It's Zero Res, and this time of year brings a lot of dirt and things through your house, damaging your carpets. Vax says book your carpet cleaning appointment today. Not only do you get the 4th room free, but your animals will thank you with extra love. Go to zerores.com today.
So we have a garage fridge.
Fridge in the garage.
Fridge in the garage. And usually the way you get a garage fridge is you get a new fridge for the house and you move the old one
usually,
to the garage.
My mother had the Philco refrigerator that we had when I was a little kid. She had that in the garage. It was still working.
Well, Joe learned that, my husband, that there are actual refrigerators
meant for the garage.
And here's why.
Okay.
Especially up in Huntsville at the farm.
Well, yes.
It gets really, really cold. And a traditional refrigerator that is meant for your kitchen is used to operating between, I don't know what the temperature range is, but a normal temperature range.
That's why my garage fridge is weird.
Yes. Because
how is it weird?
Well, because they will shut off.
Yeah.
Because it's cold. And you think, well, that's fine. But what happens is it can get warm inside.
Yes. And there are sections where it's, cold and not cold and,
So Costco has a garage. It's made specifically for
the
extreme temperatures like that. And so we just had one delivered up at the farm. And I'm so glad because Joe gave me a beef update. You know how we're working through the beef.
And I'm willing to help.
Well, because I think you might have to because so we bought half a cow.
Yeah.
Here and you know that Joe has a spreadsheet.
You know which half you bought?
The left, I think. Okay. Where he keeps track of what we have. So here's what we have right now. 51 pounds of ground beef.
Wow.
1 brisket, 1 tri-tip, 2 chuck roasts.
You got gypped on the brisket.
Well, we've eaten some. This is just what we have left. 2 packs of short ribs, 3 packs of stew meat, and 1 eye of round, which is probably going to be for chicken fried steak.
Okay.
So we have a lot of beef still, is what I'm saying. So if you guys want that, and that's where it's living in the garage fridge. So if you guys want some more,
you just want to give us a key to the garage?
you just come get whatever you want when you want it.
Give me a key to the garage and I'll help you out.
Okay.
There you go up there.
But so
nothing I like better than free meat.
But just interesting that there's a specific. I didn't know there was such a thing.
I didn't know that either.
I don't. The only thing I think we just kept beer in it.
Well, yeah. So there's a fridge part where we have drinks, and then there's a freezer part where we're working through the beef.
I think what you need is a tap.
Just on the outside.
And have a beer tap in the garage.
Okay.
Darlene did from Draper, who has a very nice toilet in Draper.
The Draper. All right. Thanks, Darlene. Is this, or should I?
No, just go.
Have another drink, it'll make you feel better.
We're back with that slippery eel, Jimmy Santangelo. He's the head of Wine Academy of Utah. Go to wineacademyofutah.com. You have events all the time. Are there events listed there right now?
Yeah, we do. In fact, we just established a new space up in the Layton area.
Oh, really?
Roosters up there in Layton. In the back, they have an area called The Coop. Beautiful facility. They even have a side room for any private events. And just this past week, on Wednesday, we had a little wine tasting there. 28-something people. Just really awesome.
Nice.
They're thirsty in Layton. Let me tell you, they're thirsty in Layton. But no, it was a great, fun, educational, and entertaining event that we had there, going over the wines. And then afterwards, people hung out and went in for dinner or what have you. But we had small bites there, some charcuterie during the tasting, like all our tastings. And so I'm looking forward to doing that each and every month. You can definitely find out more information there. Tracy Aviary's next week on Thursday. Love Tracy Aviary. We've been a big supporter of them for years. Looking forward to the 2026 season for Wine Takes Flight over there at Tracy Aviary in Liberty Park. That's a lot of fun to be able to do tastings there as well.
All right.
Just go to wineacademyofutah.com. Now, if you have any questions for Jimmy, you can call us 877-602-9696. Or you can text them, 33986.
There's a text question now. I've not heard of this liqueur that they're talking about. Jimmy, is there a cocktail I can make with Liqueur 43 besides using it with Bailey's? What is Liqueur 43?
It's a... Liqueur 43 is an off-dry. It's a sweeter style. It does have very limited applications to it. So one thing I'm going to suggest to the person, you can do one of two things. Difford's Guide, Difffords Guide, is a master publication of proper cocktails, and you can do a deep dive within that particular spirit, and then it'll branch off telling you different types of beverages that cocktails that you can have with that. Also, yet a bit more commercialized, but not in a bad way, is liquor.com.
Very straightforward.
Yeah, pretty straight. And that one also does, and it's a bit more approachable, where mine is more like textbooky of an approach, the liquor.com. And you can even just say the name of your spirit in a search engine, and then say liquor.com, and then it'll go right to that page, that kind of thing. A little shortcut in your search.
Oh, excellent.
And what's the book that bartenders always had behind the bar? The old Mr. Boston?
The old Mr. Bostons, yeah. I've got a few of those dog-eared. Those are really great.
Not bartending for dummies?
The old Mr. Boston.
Old Mr. Boston's. That was published right after Prohibition.
It's got hundreds of recipes.
Hundreds of recipes. They break it down by the spirit. Mm-hmm. So, like, these are your vodka drinks. These are your scotch drinks, things of that nature.
Yeah.
These are your whiskey drinks. And but what I always love about those books, and what I geek out about books, is the perspective. And you get that in the preface, and then how to bartend or the tools of the trade. I love that because it really speaks of the time. Mm-hmm. It speaks of the time.
That's what I was going to say. I like the stories about how the drinks were created.
Yeah, and this is even where in the 1920s or the 1930s of the approach to a bar and interaction with the guest. Like that kind of stuff I geek out about. I just love those are the stories for me. And then, the deep dive within the cocktails and things like that. But Mr. Boston's Guide, Boston's Guide is a pretty good one.
877-602-9696. Still time to get a question in for Jimmy. 33986 to text it. Let's see. Jimmy, I'm getting into making vanilla extract. Can you recommend a good vodka, white rum, and bourbon 70 to 100 proof that I could try? Would love to use something local, but open to anything.
No, sure. The rum that you mentioned, I wouldn't go too high proof, but you already qualified that with your ABV, so you captured that. There is a Plantations rum that I think is really quite smooth. We do have local rums in the market that you can try as well, whether it's Sugar House or otherwise. With the vodka, I would go. We've had the Clearwater Distilling vodka, and the reason I'm recommending that is because it's that hot. It's filtered until they don't want to filter anymore, so it's nice, clean, and smooth, which would provide a really good base for your vodka extract to really showcase.
There you go. Let's see, Jimmy, what's a good first-time cigar?
That's a great question.
Yeah, the ones that we spoke of go into Beehive. I would recommend their house stick. Ask for the boys down there for the house stick, and go in more of a Connecticut wrap. And it'll be nice and smooth.
A Connecticut wrap is lighter?
It's a lighter wrapped cigar, so it's going to be a tan in color rather than a deeper, darker mahogany color, which is the Maduro or otherwise. And so the Connecticut wrap. And give it a guillotine or a straight cut. And tell the boys Jimmy the Wine Guy sent you down there, and they'll take care of you. They'll even cut the cigar for you, so you're not cutting it too deep or otherwise.
I thought you were supposed to bite it.
Yeah, all right, the bill cut. That's the all red cut.
I just bite the end off of it.
Let's see. Now that my wife is on Ozempic, a half a glass of wine makes her incredibly sick.
Oh, yeah.
Are there wines that won't do this?
Yeah, well, I think that's the digestive tract there impacted by the prescription. However, what I might recommend is just simply, it sounds ridiculous, but watering it down or finding another beverage. It's not the alcohol that's doing it, it's the tannins or the acidity, the proteins in the wine that are impacting, I would suspect.
Okay. How does Jimmy make a mule? Anything other than vodka, lime juice, and ginger beer? Question mark.
Right. I love the. We've had these before. I think the bourbon mules.
Those are good.
Yeah, those are really good.
There's some local canned ones that are good.
Local canned ones. Yeah, Simplicity does a really great job, as does Beehive Distilling through their distillation line. But you know what? I had it. When the hell was it? When was it? We did it. It was a kick. So if you have the mule, it's under a category, and you can have it as a kick. And when you have it as a kick, I believe it's tequila. It was a reposado in there, and that was a good one. According to my notes, it was a good afternoon.
You didn't remember it. Good thing you wrote it down.
According to the video footage.
The Kentucky Mule is the one with bourbon.
Yeah.
Let's see. Did you have a cocktail this holiday that you that really stood out that you like?
We did. We broke down some turbinado sugar, added some clove, some anise. And cinnamon sticks, boiled that down, made a simple syrup out of it, incorporated it into our cider. And this was in Boston, and we had a variety of different whiskeys. And basically, the in-laws, they broke out all the whiskeys that had a little bit in it, like, let's get rid of these, kind of a thing. And then some bourbons. And that was a lot of fun because the kids were over my shoulder making sure I was, doing the simple right. And it was fun. It was memorable. You got to get the family involved.
And let's see, a couple of people asking if you will be attending Lights Camera Brunch with us on Squatters.
Can you put it on your calendar, Jimmy? Everybody wants you there.
It'd be a pleasure. It wouldn't be the same if I didn't go for me.
It wouldn't be the same for us either.
It's the 25th at Squatters.
25th is great. Yeah, that'll be fun. You guys still have tickets available?
Just a couple.
Not many.
Not many.
Those go quick.
Somebody sent us a link to a website called VinePair.
Yeah.
And they have 10 of the best mule recipes.
Cool.
So
VinePair is one of the websites, sort of consumer populated. Like a lot of people participate.
These are vodka, tequila, whiskey, bourbon, gin, rum. So
nice.
So look that up, would ya? Thank you very much, Jimmy.
You got it. Enjoy your weekend, everybody. Thank you.
WineAcademyofUtah.com. Jimmy Santangelo. Thank you, James.
You're welcome. Have a good one.
Thank you very much. Traffic, please.
So I'm looking at UDOT, and it says vehicle fire westbound I-80, and then I pop on over to our message stream where folks text in, and it's Dominic, the hook and dump driver. LOL, my rear differential caught fire at the exit of Parley's Canyon. I'm the cause of the traffic buildup.
Oh, no.
Fire department at the exit of the canyon. I hope you're okay, Dominic.
Yeah.
Jeez. So if you see traffic or are the cause of it, you can text us 33986.
If you're the cause of it.
Be careful, Dominic.
All right. Thank you very much. Beat Gina coming up after these messages and a song. Easy to play, easy to win. It's The Pit trivia today. You know, that hospital show.
Yes.
So we got that for you. 877-602-9696 to play. What are you going to win?
Well, we have those fabulous Radio from Hell chicken buckets.
Which include one of these new Boner T-shirts.
A tote bag. Mug.
And there is a chicken in it.
And there
A
is
very tiny
plastic chicken.
Plastic chicken.
Yeah.
All right, and we'll put some others. Maybe we'll put one of those those Stucky rolls that we got.
How about we got a whole bunch of T-shirts from Pink Box.
Oh yeah, we could put a Pink Box thing in there too. All right,
all kinds of stuff.
So yeah, 877-602-9696 to win the Radio from Hell chicken bucket. All you got to do is play Beat Gina. Coming up after these messages and a song. Oh, yes. Lights, camera, brunch.
Yeah, we were just talking about it. Jimmy's going to be there, and we'll all be there. I think Sean Means is going to be there. We're still putting the full panel together, but you should be there.
It's a Not Safe for Work podcast recording event, and it's also brunch, and it's also drinking on a Sunday morning.
Yes.
And it's all so it's all for sort of in celebration of Sundance and Lights, Camera, Brunch. Now, you can buy your tickets. If you just go, I think there are some left. Just go to x96.com, and there's a big banner there that says Lights, Camera, Brunch, and go. So you can buy them there. Now that gets you your ticket gets you brunch, which is a very good brunch they do there at Squatters. They also you get a commemorative pint glass that has the X96 logo on it, or the Radio from Hell logo, I think it is, and the Squatters logo. And also, the bar opens at 10 a.m. Yes. So get there early for best seating and early drinking. It's Lights, Camera, Brunch. Go to x96.com for more.
It's a new...
Gina, I've just been trying to think of a way to repay you.
Repay me?
Yeah, for driving me to work. In the morning.
Oh, well, that's no big deal.
Because I can't drive, and I've been thinking about it. I discussed it with my au pair. With Edna.
With Edna.
I said, "What do you think, Edna?" Well, and she was
not helpful.
She was non-committal.
Oh, really?
Edna is non-committal about most things. She just takes care of the kids and
your adult children. She
yeah.
takes care of your adult. Okay.
Yeah. Like she does a breathalyzer test on my son.
Oh, jeez.
Before he drives. Things like that.
That's true. I'm glad you have
Yeah.
Edna then
Yeah.
for that.
And but I've been just racking my brains. How can I pay you back for driving me to work? Mm-hmm. And I decided, and I did it. I named a star for you.
Gina, that's a real thing.
Wow.
I did.
Which one is it?
What I did, I'll show you tonight when it's dark.
Okay.
Or when you pick me up.
In the morning.
So, yeah, when you pick me up, I'll show you. I went outside, and I looked up, and there are lots of stars.
There's billions.
And I looked
of them.
around, and that one looks like a Gina to me.
You personally selected one.
So I selected that star, and I wrote that down on a piece of paper, and then I had it notarized. And it's in my safe deposit box.
Who notarized it?
A notary.
Edna's a
Edna
notary.
She's an au pair and a notary. And she gave me a breathalyzer test, and then she notarized it, and I've put it in my safe deposit box at the bank.
Oh, good.
Edna's a court-ordered au pair.
Would you?
She has to be there to breathalyze.
Is that what's going on?
everybody.
I wondered what was
Would
going
you
on.
like?
Wow, that's Bill.
Would you like a copy of the?
Sure.
Of the document, and I even drew on the piece of paper approximately where that star is located.
Circle and an arrow.
Yeah. Yeah. So I drew a picture of my house, and then an arrow goes
Where it-
up to the.
So I have to go to your house in order to see.
Yeah,
where-
well, in order to figure out which star it is, yeah.
Do people really do this? Because I've heard. I know why you brought this up, Bill. I've heard the ads running.
Yeah. Are they back?
Oh yeah. Hi, this is so and so for the International Star
It's
Registry.
one of the greatest hoaxes of all time.
It's amazing.
Because in the future, the Starship Enterprise is not going to be orbiting around
Gina
Weena 2 or whatever it is.
Oh, I want it to be Gina Weena. I'm gonna buy a star. I wonder how much it costs.
It's the International Star Registry. Okay. And I don't know.
It's the perfect gift.
I think it depends on how far away the star is. The price goes down the further away it is.
Frequently asked questions.
Like, is this legit?
How much does it cost to name a star?
How much? That's my first question. Yes.
The prices vary.
See,
depending on which agency is grifting you.
Well, is it a standard star?
Or is it in a constellation?
A very bright star.
Yeah.
So it's easier to
These
see.
are all scientific terms.
The price depends on the package you choose, the brightness of the star. Prices vary from $39.90 for just your regular star
Yeah.
to $180 for a very bright
The one I
star.
selected for you is a $180 star.
You went all the way?
Well, he knows.
Sure.
He knows you have bad night vision.
And
he
I-
wanted it to be very bright so that you could see it.
And I happen to be a connoisseur of stars. I know the best ones.
I'm on frequently asked questions about naming a star.
Mm-hmm.
So it's
well, here's a frequently asked question that I have. Do you have to name it after a person, or can you name it after something else?
a body part.
Anything.
I'm going to name my star
You know?
after a body part.
Let's see.
And do you have to have this person's permission also to name? Because if I wanted to name,
You don't.
One after Bobby Flay, or I don't know.
When people talk about naming a star, they are usually talking about dedicating a star to someone as a unique gift or to remember a deceased person in the night sky.
That's also what I had in mind with this one.
Deceased person
Yeah.
in the
Oh,
night
now
sky?
Or when you die.
Steph in the chat room says, I'm pretty sure I have one of these for my ex-husband.
Really?
Somewhere. I need to see this, Steph. I want to see a real...
$180.
I want to see a real... I want to see the real hoax, form. I want to see...
Is naming a star legitimate? This is frequently asked questions.
Mm-hmm.
Naming a star by private individuals is legitimate as long as they don't want to change the scientific name of the star. So the star has a name.
Yeah.
You're not changing the official name of the
Regulus
star.
number 7274.
Yeah, it'll be Gamma Hydra 2, or it's not going to be the planet Gina Weena.
Well, so it could be Regulus 74737XY2.
Yeah.
Parentheses Gina Weena.
Planet Gina Weena. Planet G-Balls.
Naming a star as a gift for a beloved person is not only a great gift, but it's a gift that lasts forever.
See, that's why I did it.
It's a lesson that you'll learn forever. You see that on the wall, kids? You see? That's what I got ripped off $40 there.
Is NASA affiliated with naming your star?
Absolutely not.
This says NASA has nothing to do with naming stars.
No, they're just a bunch of egghead scientists.
Mhm.
This is poetic.
Right now in the eastern sky in the morning, there are 3 planets visible: Mars, Jupiter, and Saturn. Are you sure you didn't choose one of them?
Yeah, you can't buy a planet. This is
oh.
a star.
Let's see. No, I'm pretty sure.
Trav the trash man weighs in. You mean naming a star is a scam? As someone who was gifted a jackalope license as a kid, I'm taking umbrage.
As someone who was sent looking for a left-handed monkey wrench at Lagoon one time.
Exactly.
Snipe hunt?
That was me.
That was
I
you.
got sent looking for the ride guys at Lagoon. Go. I need a left-handed monkey wrench. Go ask the guy at the. Okay.
You got that greenhorn.
we made a fool out of that 8-year-old. Well, it's almost time to roll out some radio game show fun with everyone's favorite. But first, I'm your announcer, Johnny Ola, taking you back to your childhood with news about the only 3-foot-long snack that fits in your pocket.
Oh.
It's fruit by the... Remember the rush of unrolling a tie-dye masterpiece in the middle of the playground? It's time to bring that energy to your desk at work. Whether you peel it, loop it, or ball it up into one giant bite. Fruit by the foot is still the most fun you can have with 36 inches of fruit-flavored glory. That's right. Fruit by the foot is 3 feet of sweet strawberry, orange, and watermelon. And now, Fruit by the foot comes in tangy apricot flavor, too.
Oh.
Look for it at your grocery today. Fruit by the foot. And now, speaking of tangy, here's your host, Gary Jackson.
Mom used to make it. Called it fruit leather, though.
Yep. You make it.
And it
was made with actual fruit.
It was made with actual fruit, exactly.
I don't think Fruit by the Foot is made with...
Please, don't make these suppositions.
All right, the randomizer has picked a contestant. Gina, you'll be going up against Dominic. Dom, are you there?
I am.
Now, this isn't Dominic the hook and dump driver, is it?
It is actually.
Oh, so
shouldn't you be putting the fire out?
Yeah, exactly.
That's already done. Now I'm sitting here with the highway patrol, so waiting for a tow truck now.
I'd love to. Okay, well let's play the game then. We'll get on with this so you can get your Radio from Hell chicken bucket.
All right, try my luck.
Yeah, the Pit premiered on this day in 2025. Season 2 starts very soon. I think this week.
It started already.
Oh, it did?
Yeah.
Yes.
And season 3 has already been approved. So you're stuck with the Pit for quite some time.
Good, I like it.
All right, so let's toss a coin to see who goes first. Dominic, you call it heads or tails.
I'll call head.
All right, let's see what happens. It is tails, Dominic.
Oh, so your luck is terrible today, Dominic.
You're having the worst luck today. She won the coin toss, so that means that Gina goes first. It's a multiple choice pop culture trivia. Gina gets the question first on her own. If she gets it correct, she gets the point. If not, I'll allow you, Dom, to answer the question correctly, stealing the point away. The Pit is the topic. Gina.
Yes.
What character on The Pit is based on what real-life working nurse? Is it 1, Margaret Houlihan? Is it 2, Carla Espinoza? Is it 3, Dana Evans? Or 4, Christine Chappell?
I'll go Dana.
Dana Evans is correct.
There's a point for Gina. Now to Dominic.
Dominic, to make the show as accurate as possible, the show has an official what? Is it 1, rat catcher? Is it 2, insurance rep there to deny any treatments at all? Is it 3, wound specialist? Or 4, blood manager?
I'll say wound specialist.
Oh, I'm terribly sorry, Dominic. That is incorrect.
Well, see, I would have said that too. A blood manager?
Blood manager. Yes.
All right, that's 2 for Gina. That was a steal. She's got the game here if she answers this one correctly.
Okay, let's see. Let's make this one a tricky one for Gina. Most of the series is shot on a soundstage on the Warner Brothers lot in California.
Okay.
While the ambulance bay scenes, the ones outside, are shot where? Is it 1, Cedars-Sinai in Los Angeles? Is it 2, Providence St. Joseph Medical Center in Burbank? Is it 3, Children's Hospital in Brazil, which is, of course, where we are? Or 4, General Hospital in Port Charles, New York?
Oh, thank you for that one, Carrie. I will go with the one in Burbank.
Burbank is correct.
I'm sorry, Dominic. That's the game right there.
Your luck. Dominic,
It
your
just
luck.
goes like that sometimes.
It does. I feel really bad for you today, Dominic. So because of that, even though I beat you, I'm going to give you this chicken bucket anyway.
Dominic, you're responsible.
Gina.
You're responsible for the traffic backing up and being shut down in Parley's Canyon. Is the traffic flowing now?
It is flowing now.
All right.
The
Be
The fire
safe.
department left, and everything's good.
Okay,
All
good.
right.
All right. Be safe, Dom.
Hang on the line, Dom. We'll get your information.
I think I'm going to drive up that way and just see what's going on.
All right. There you go. A looky-loo is what you are. Okay. Big Boy News now brought to you by...
The mystical world of Lorwyn returns in Magic the Gathering's newest set, Lorwyn Eclipsed, at Hastur Games. You can explore the newest set with the sealed pre-release events January 16th and 17th. Hastur Games, 6831 South State.
And, of course,
The views expressed on X96's Radio from Hell show do not necessarily reflect the opinions of Broadway Media, its management, owners, or advertisers.
This program is intended for mature audiences. Parental discretion is advised.
Pink Floyd's Dark Side of the Moon.
an album that is 99% perfect.
What's the 1%?
Well, nothing is absolutely perfect.
Oh.
So.
It has spent 996 non-consecutive weeks on the Billboard 200 chart, moving closer to reaching the historic 1,000-week milestone. The iconic 1973 album dropped from number 114 to 167 on the tally, dated January 10, with those 96 charting weeks equaling more than 19 total years on the charts. The record has held the title as longest charting album since 1983, when it surpassed Johnny Mathis, Johnny's Greatest Hits.
Really?
Yep. The Dark Side of the reached number one for 1 week in April of 1973 and features the band's first Hot 100 entry, Money, which peaked at number 13. The album maintained nearly constant chart presence from March 1973 through October 1988, spending 748 of possible 813 possible weeks on the chart. And then it dropped off, but then it came back. Returning in 2009. The chart rules changed a little bit to allow older catalog albums to be included. So
that was back when David Gilmour had hair.
Yeah. Let's see. People in Iran's capital shouted from their homes and rallied in the street Thursday night after a call by the country's exiled crown prince for a mass demonstration, witnesses said. A new escalation in the protests that have spread across the Islamic Republic. Internet access and telephone lines in Iran cut out immediately after the protest began. The protest represented the first test of whether the Iranian public could be swayed by Crown Prince Reza Pahlavi, whose fatally ill father, remember him, the Shah, fled Iran just before the country's 1979 Islamic Revolution. Demonstrators have included cries in support of the Shah, something that could bring a death sentence in the past, but now underlines the anger fueling the protests that began over Iran's ailing economy. And apparently people don't remember. I mean, they don't have it very good under the Ayatollah regime, but they didn't have it very good under the Shah's regime either.
Nope.
The Shah was a bastard. He was a horrible dictator. And but the country they became westernized under the Shah, and people seemed to like that. They liked it a lot, as a matter of fact, because the Shah was an American ally, and there was a lot of American influence in Iran, and it became a very westernized looking country. And then when the Ayatollah came in and started cracking down, women had to go back to wearing burqas and all of that, and they didn't care for that. They'd rather be like Western people. Utah's Forest Service, Utah and the U.S. Forest Service have signed a deal that will give Utah a seat at the table in 8 million acres of national forests, while furthering the Trump administration's goal of increasing timber production on the land. This will be better in every single way for our lands, Spencer Cox, the governor of Utah, said. It's not just going to make them better for the people, but make them better for the conservation we believe in. Cox said that the agreement does not change the ownership of the forests or limit the normal environmental review process for projects, but it does enable the state to combine capacity, funding, and expertise to make the planning process more effective and efficient. This is more than a partnership, it's a friendship, said U.S. Forest Service Chief.
Mr. Chief.
Yeah, my computer's dying here. Said the U.S. Forest Service Chief Tom Schultz. This isn't just about asking for input in the process. This is having a seat at the table side by side, working through these projects together. I'm sure it will be to the good of the national forests and not to the detriment of the national forests. I'm sure. A day after a tragic shooting in the Rose Park area in Salt Lake City, friends and family trying to process what happened. It was a mass casualty event that garnered a massive police presence and investigation. People are still in the hospital. Others are grieving for the loved ones they lost. The past 24 hours have been unthinkable for Tuli Ifo family. We take things for granted, not knowing who we have, how long we have them for in our lives, said one family member. He said, my dad, the man who was killed, my dad was someone I looked up to. He was God-fearing and selfless. He was caring. He was the most caring man I ever met. Darian is the kid's name. He is the eldest of the family. They had 11 children. He's the oldest. They adored their dad, who on Wednesday night, he was at the memorial service at Rose Park LDS Meeting House. My dad was there to support others, to mourn with others, just like how others have done for us. He apparently went outside to get something from the car.
It's even more heartbreaking than just that. His baby was fussy, and his wife said, can you run out to the car and get some formula for the just
If you go to x96.com/live, you can see a picture of the family.
Just heartbreaking.
Horrible. Let's see. The Supreme Court is going to make a ruling on Donald Trump's authority to levy tariffs. The case stems from lawsuits filed by an educational toy manufacturer and a family-owned wine and spirits importer challenging Trump's tariffs. The court has to decide whether the International Emergency Economic Powers Act, IEPA, gave the president the power to impose the tariffs, or whether the move overstepped constitutional limits. If they rule against the tariffs, it's going to be great fun trying to unravel all of that.
Yeah.
Great fun. J.D. Vance said Thursday, that the woman shot and killed by ICE in Minneapolis died in a tragedy of her own making.
I almost said something I can't say on the air. Oops.
Ooh. Ass hat?
I almost said the real thing.
Oh, instead of hat?
Yeah, I almost said that.
Vance said the officer acted in justified self-defense and deserved a debt of gratitude for his actions. He said the officer was protected in his actions by absolute immunity.
That's not a thing.
This is a guy who's actually done a very, very important job for the United States of America. He's been assaulted. He's been attacked. He's been injured because of it. Vance said that Renee Good, the woman who was killed, had been driven by left-wing influences to interfere with law enforcement. I don't know. I have heard nothing to say that that's true.
No.
And neither is J.D. Vance.
He hasn't. He's just saying things. Yeah.
And finally this. A streamer, a guy who was doing live streaming, has died while tackling a live challenge involving cocaine and alcohol for a private group of paying viewers.
What?
Sergio Jimenez Ramos was found kneeling in his bedroom, unresponsive and cold to the touch. His body was rigid, with his head resting on the mattress and one hand clenched around his phone. His mother and brother discovered an almost empty bottle of whiskey, 2 cans of energy drink, and a pile of cocaine on a red tray in the room. They reportedly heard webcam viewers asking, "Are you crashing yet, Sergio? You still haven't finished that bottle of whiskey?"
Jeez.
Paramedics were called to the family home in Barcelona, or near Barcelona. He was pronounced dead in the early hours of last Wednesday. Investigators, during a private video call watched by donors who had paid to see him consume a bottle of whiskey and 6 grams of cocaine in under 3 hours. So they were live streaming his death. I think they can probably locate the people who were on that live stream.
Well, yeah.
And they should be prosecuted. and I would imagine that that's going to be the case. All right, that's it.
All right. Sports, weather, traffic.
When it comes to Pawn Stars, there's sometimes sellers looking to make some quick cash with items that aren't worth a lot, or you get a large ticket merchandise that requires an expert to come in. So when Dennis Rodman's ex-wife, Annie Bakes, showed up on an episode, she required one of the many experts that they have on call. She was Dennis's first wife in 1992, and apparently she had a bunch of signed merchandise of Dennis's.
Okay.
I don't know what Dennis's signed shirts are worth these days, but
Probably a lot.
she had hoped to get $8,000 to $10,000 to use for her and Dennis's daughter's college education, but apparently they're not in great condition. They offered her $3,000. Oh, that's sort of sports. Also, college football playoff, the Fiesta Bowl last night. Ole Miss lost to Miami 31-27. The Peach Bowl today. This will be a good game. Oregon and Indiana. It's at 5:30. The Jazz won last night just barely over the Dallas Mavericks, 116-114. They play the Hornets tomorrow at 7:30. And Utah Mammoth home tonight to the St. Louis Blues. Tusks will be up at 7 p.m.
Oh?
That's what you say.
Is that how you say?
Tusks
What?
up.
Oh, okay.
Because, the Mammoth.
Okay.
Weather. So we're in this pattern where it feels like winter. It just doesn't look like winter. It's cold, 34.
It's cold. Yeah.
Overnight low 16. And we kind of stay there in the mid to upper 30s for daytime highs. Overnight lows hovering around 20. All the way into the first part of next week. Not really much of a chance of any showers coming through anytime soon, I am afraid to tell you.
Well, Tusks up.
Traffic. Dominic, with that vehicle fire there, the mouth of Parley's Canyon, he says fire's out and things should be back to normal soon. If you're in an accident, call the advocates first, and then you can call us and let us know
how you're tying up
let us
traffic.
know how you're tying up traffic. Yeah, that's basically all that's happening right now. But you can always text us at 33986. Clark Planetarium proudly presents Lost Wolves of Yellowstone, starting on January 17th, a breathtaking IMAX journey into the dramatic reintroduction of wolves to Yellowstone National Park, an epic story of survival, controversy, and the wild's return. Tickets at clarkplanetarium.org.
Now, coming up just after 9 o'clock, well, at about 9 o'clock, we got brand new music from Morrissey.
Really?
Yeah.
What's the song called?
Makeup is a Lie.
Okay.
Is this like a Simpsons Morrissey, or is it a real...
I have been told that if you were to write a parody song, it would sound like this.
Okay.
But he's got a new album coming out, and he's going to tour and cancel shows, I'm sure. But we'll have... I know you're curious. You're
I'm curious.
So
I like Morrissey.
So we'll have that coming up.
Okay.
Just after 9 o'clock. Can you play 2 minutes of it and then cut it off? Well, let me see.
Yeah, we haven't heard it. So
No, I haven't
don't
heard
know.
it either. Let me see how long it is. Well, it's only 3 minutes, so.
You can stand that.
Guy, you can sit through an extra minute.
And who knows? Yeah, you might like it.
Who knows? We'll see coming up. Stand by for that. Do you guys have your lists?
I have mine.
I don't.
I just submitted mine. So get it together.
I see. It's at home. I meant to bring it with me this morning, and I didn't do that.
So,
Katie, do you
should
have
we
your
wait
list?
till Monday?
Yeah, everybody has their list but Bill.
Yeah. Yes, everybody has their list except for me. I forgot it. It happens.
It happens.
Why are you yelling?
Because I feel your approbation. You people are scowling at because I feel guilty.
We can do it Monday. It's fine. We'll do it Monday.
We'll do it Monday. It just means we don't have anything to do in this next break as well. So,
well, we'll figure it out. I don't know. Maybe is there a copy of my list somewhere? I'll bet. Oh, I think there is somewhere.
Maybe Frank Christ could
Wait,
send it
are
to
you just using your old list?
Mostly, I'm going to use my old list.
Well, I have that.
And I would just make it. I have to make a couple of additions because I think I lost 2 people from it.
I have your
well,
list.
send that to me, and I'll have my list ready by the break.
Okay, so it's our Deadpool list for the new year. predicting the celebrities that will die. We'll have that for you coming up after these. Stand by.
Yeah, you.
Let's join Carrie and Bill at the Acme Broadcasting Company party at Rockport Reservoir. What a nice day for a company party, huh?
Oh, God, yes. I mean, it's just beautiful up here. And you know, we deserve this, don't we?
I think that everybody on the staff deserves a nice party like this. I mean, we've all worked so hard to get this station to show in the ratings.
Yeah. Showing up in the top 35 stations ain't that easy either.
Nope.
Hey, look at everybody down there on the beach by the picnic table. You know, we ought to hike down there.
No, we can get a much better shot at all of them with our paintball guns from up here.
Huh.
Now look at Mario there. I'll bet you I can knock that beer right out of his hand.
Good shot. hey, they can't see us up here, can they?
Well, apparently not. Hey, listen, see if you can splatter the side of Bessie with a volley of that green paint you got.
Righto. Just about spelled my name. Hey, they're all starting to scatter and take cover now. What a great party. Hey, see if you can hit Sunny before she makes it to that tree.
Okay. Oh, damn, I missed her. You know, she's so thin, there's not much of a target there. Hey, what's Ed Acme doing?
Well, it looks like he's pushed over the picnic table and he's using it as a barrier. Get out your binoculars.
Got him. Oh, my God. That's a 30-30 he's pulling out of his knapsack. Oh! And it looks like he's got a bead on us, too. That was too close.
Godfrey! Jeez, everybody else seems to be packing heat, too. Look at that. Mario's gunning back at us with some kind of flare gun.
Whoa!
Gee!
All right, Sonny thinks she's going to hit us clear up here with that little pistol of hers. Oh, but Acme's really got us pinned down with that thing.
Well, then I guess it's a good thing I brought this to the company party, isn't it?
Oh, an Uzi.
Yeah.
Bill, you the man. Oh, God, what a great party.
It's 8:49 right now.
Before we get to the Deadpool, I wanted to mention the dog that we had in here, River.
Yes.
The Humane Society brought in River, that lovely dog.
Yeah.
Was adopted 1 hour after the Humane Society opened.
I love that. River was
That's
a
great.
sweet,
Yeah, he
sweet
was.
dog.
That's great.
Yay.
All right, now Frank Christ is not here, but he said that it's okay that I use his music while we do this.
Great.
So, because it is the Radio from Hell Celebrity Deadpool, supervised by Frank Christ, the Celebrity Grim Reaper, and it's a game we play every year.
It's a horrible game. This is a horrible, awful, terrible thing that we do.
It is. We're terrible people for doing it.
We're terrible people for a lot of reasons.
It's like Cards Against Humanity, a terrible game for terrible people.
Yes. So what we do is we each pick 10 celebrities, and we put them on our Deadpool list, and depending on their ages, that's how many points you get.
The age when they die.
100 is the cutoff. So,
Zero.
so for example, you don't want to pick Dick Van Dyke because he's 100. You get no points.
No.
But somebody who's 90, you get 10 points.
Now, if Dick Van Dyke goes to 101, do you get negative points?
I think it should be that way. but I don't make the rules.
Put him on your list.
I don't make the rules. Frank Christ makes the rules.
So I found my list.
Now, Katie won last year.
40 points. It took me six years, but I finally did it.
Because you lost two.
I lost two. I lost Ozzy Osbourne.
Oh, right, yeah.
And then I lost Dick Cheney.
Who came in second?
You did.
I did?
Yeah, I didn't have any.
Carrie and I didn't have
I
any
had
points.
June Lockhart, but she turned 100. So I was hoping for a 1 point.
This is the first time I've gained points.
I got 18 points because Brian Wilson died at the age of 82.
So
I'm going to keep my list the same, except for obviously Brian Wilson.
I had to change. I changed 3 people because the 2 that I lost, and then I did have Mel Brooks, but he's like 98. So
well, he's going to be
99.
Well,
here,
Katie
that's
won,
1
so let's let
point.
Katie go first.
So Katie, you go first
Okay.
since you won. All
So I'm keeping the majority of my list. You know, number 1, as always, Tekashi 6ix9ine. That's going to stay that way.
That's a
until it
long
happens.
shot.
I know.
That's
but
a good long shot.
He's
though.
29 right now.
That means if you will win.
Yeah, without a doubt. Second one is Michael J. Fox.
Oh,
I know. I have some mean people on here, and I love them dearly, and I'm sorry. And then I have some hopes.
Okay.
Number 3 is Andy Dick. Not doing so well.
He's not doing well.
That's a good choice.
I've got Alan Alda.
Oh,
Sorry,
Katie.
Sorry, Gina.
I don't know. He's a vegetarian, you know.
Yeah, but he's from the last thing I need to go do a little bit more research. But the last thing I heard, he was still going kind of declining.
He's got Parkinson's disease.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah. Number 5, Mitch McConnell.
Okay,
That's fine.
That's good.
Number 6, Yoko Ono. She's the oldest I have on my list. She's
she
92.
really?
92.
7, I hate this one, but Tim Curry.
Oh,
Katie.
yeah.
It's okay. Number 8, I hate even worse. I have officially taken Bruce Willis onto my list.
Oh, really?
Katie.
I know. I'm a jerk.
Oh.
I know. And I don't want that one at all. That's I wish he would live forever. I love him dearly. Number 9, Barry Manilow.
Really?
Well,
okay.
He's declining.
Looks like we made it.
No,
He's-
he's not in good shape.
He's having some rough times right now.
All right.
And number 10, I stole him, Donald Trump.
Okay. He's not in good health.
Nope.
Bill.
I'll go next. So all of these are pretty much the same, except I'll tell you the one that isn't. So Marlo Thomas remains on the list.
Always.
Because now I had both her and her husband Phil Donahue.
Phil died.
But he died last year, so I got some points for him
Now,
last
is
year.
it the age of her face or the rest of her body? What?
Boo. John Biner, who Carrie
Yes.
knows who John Biner is.
Yes, he's a comedian from the 70s, had a show called Bizarre on
Very funny
Showtime.
guy.
Very funny.
He's disappeared.
He did a lot of cartoon voices. The Ant and the Aardvark were his, yeah.
Now, this guy, we all know who he is, and he's been sick for a long time. David Allan Coe.
Yes.
Who is in his 80s. I don't have the exact ages here. I also know that Dick Cavett has not been well.
Really?
He's
Okay.
on my list. Bruce Dern, he may live forever, though. But
He's too ornery to die.
and let's see, Julie Andrews.
She's fine.
Uh-huh.
I don't know. I saw her on that American Masters, and she looked okay.
Holland Taylor.
Oh, she's Sarah Paulson's
Wife.
Oh, really?
Partner.
Yeah. And you'd know her if you saw her. She's an actress who did a lot of off-Broadway stuff and independent films. Frank Langella.
I thought he was dead. He's not dead? Okay.
No. And then this one's not going to get me many points if she goes. She's 92, Kim Novak.
Kim Novak. Good choice.
Now, so replacing Brian Wilson, I think I'll go with Blythe Danner.
Blythe Danner. Okay.
Gwyneth Paltrow's mom?
Yeah.
Who dated Chevy Chase when they were very young.
Really? Oh, was that in the documentary?
In the documentary. Gina.
Okay, so I'm sticking with my list. It's mostly news people and a couple of politician-y people.
Okay.
Number 1, Rupert Murdoch.
All right, good choice.
Well, he's
92.
Okay.
Number 2, Ted Turner.
Oh, wait.
Oh.
What?
I think.
Oh, okay.
Wait
no,
a second.
No, that's good.
What?
Okay, go ahead.
I had him on my alternate list, and I didn't pick him.
Oh.
I thought I did. But
Okay.
Yeah.
Tom Brokaw.
Okay.
Tom Brokaw.
Leslie Stahl. You can make the same face joke with her that I made with Marlo Thomas if you want.
I wouldn't.
Dan Rather.
Courage.
Laura Logan.
Okay.
She's my long shot.
I think it's Laura.
Is it Laura Logan?
Yeah.
Christiane Amanpour, who I love. I adore her.
Yes, I do too.
And then my not news people, Rudy Giuliani.
Good choice.
And Robert F. Kennedy Jr.
Great.
Really? Okay.
The Secretary of Red Meat and Measles?
Yep.
There you go.
Nice. Good one.
All right, I've added some new people to my list, and then mostly it's pretty much the same. I've added Buzz Aldrin.
I looked at him.
Be just a couple of points is all, but
yeah.
I'll take him. Tom Skerritt. He's not doing well. James Vanderbeek.
Yeah,
Carrie.
that's mean.
That's a long.
But,
That's a long shot, but I'll get a lot of points.
It's not a long
It's not.
shot.
He's going. He's declining hard.
I will get a lot of points for that one.
Yeah.
And then I go back to my my usuals: Doc Severinsen, Dave Coulier,
Yeah, he's very ill.
Bernie Capel.
Doc?
Yeah, 2 docs on my list. Tina Louise, who's the
She's
last
yeah.
last living Gilligan's Island cast member. Tippi Hedren.
That's Melanie Griffith's mom.
Yep. Don King. And finally, because Steph insists, Phil Collins.
Oh my goodness.
That's a good pick.
So there you go.
Doc Severinsen's 98.
98. So I'll just get a few points. I'll
just 2.
Small bites, but
yeah.
Hopefully,
Well, let's see what
hopefully my long shots will kick in.
doesn't say what month he was born. So.
All right.
I'm surprised nobody had any of my backups on their list. That's
Who
surprising.
were you backups?
Bill Murray, Christopher Lloyd, Rob Halford, Alice Cooper, Chevy Chase, and Sharon Osbourne.
See, and I had
Sharon would be a good pick.
Sharon's a good choice.
heartbreak.
I had a bunch of backups.
Yeah.
here, like Jeffrey Jones,
Yeah, okay.
Gary Busey,
Mhm.
Rich
Oh.
Little,
Rich Little's got to be almost 100.
Mike Love.
Mm-hmm.
I had Kanye or Diddy, and I couldn't
Oh.
decide, so I just decided not to go with any of them. Angie Dickinson, Robert Wagner, and Ted Turner, Julie Newmar, which broke my heart to put her on there,
Yeah.
but she's not looking good. But anyway, that was my backup list. Okay, submit your list, you guys, to Frank Christ,
I think he has them.
and we'll
Besides yours.
except for yours.
Yeah.
So you need to submit it to Frank,
Okay.
or have Katie submit it.
I'll send it to you.
Send it to me. I'll send it in to Frank.
All right, there you go. That's our celebrity Deadpool for the year 2026.
May the odds be ever in your favor.
Indeed.
Horrible, horrible people.
Terrible people.
Terrible game.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
All lanes are now open. I-84 through Weber Canyon. Expect residual delays and drive safe because it still could be slick through there because it's very, very cold. No other accidents to tell you about, and I don't think you've texted in any at 33986, but you certainly can if you see something. We appreciate it when you do.
All right, thank you very much.
I mean, it's a terrible game, but we do get animals adopted.
That's true.
I mean, you know.
That evens out.
We do
Or karma,
stuff.
don't you think?
I don't know.
Frank Christus just tweeted, "Let the games begin." All right, there we go. Let's see. Let's KXRK Provo. We will take a break. play some messages and a song. The song is the new Morrissey song.
Mm-hmm.
We haven't heard it.
We haven't heard it either, so it's coming up right after these. And then we'll play the Boner Recap game. All you have to do is tell us who won the Boner this morning, and you'll win a prize. What is that prize?
It is tickets to the Auto Expo, the Utah International Auto Expo.
That'd be something for you and your friends to do.
Sure.
You can call to play 877-602-9696, and we'll play right after the new Morrissey song. 877-602-9696. Tell us who won the Boner this morning, and you'll win. If you were listening, you know. If you weren't listening, cheat. Go to x96.com, click on the box that says Boners January 9, 2026. It's all right there for you. Play the game, win the prize. Ranlife.com/X96.
Yes, Ranlife is a local mortgage company. Now, 2026 is here, and if you are planning on buying a home or making a smart move with your mortgage, if that's one of your goals this year, you can do very well with Ranlife. I have used, I think the first time I ever did work with Ranlife, they did a refinance for me, and they were very efficient at it, and they've been a great mortgage company over the years for me. So whether you're buying your first home or your next home, looking to refinance, or waiting to just tap into your home's equity, Ranlife Home Loans makes the process simple. It's personal. They're local. They know the market. They take time to walk you through your options, and they're very clear about what they do and how they do it. So visit ranlife.com/X96 for personalized home loan solutions. That's ranlife.com/X96.
Need some geek.
Now I want to get right into this. We have our guest on the phone. This is about, it's a place called Starbase Hill. And I think maybe a lot of you listening right now have had kids who've gone through this program at Hill Air Force Base. But we'll let the director tell you all about what it is. And we have with us
Dave.
Dave Amprin. Is that how you say your last name, Dave?
That's exactly it.
All right, Dave.
You got it.
Dave is the director of Starbase Hill, Utah, or are you anymore?
Well, yeah, exactly. I'm kind of closing things up and so forth, and so I will be around only until March. But yes.
Now, tell people what Starbase Hill is.
Starbase is a STEAM, and for those who don't understand what STEAM stands for Science, Technology, Engineering, Arts, and Mathematics. So it's a hands-on program where we work with 5th through 9th graders. What we do is we have 5th graders. We take entire 5th grade classes from schools throughout Salt Lake City, Davis County, Weaver County, but we bring them to Hill Air Force Base, and we give them a hands-on experiences in subjects like physics and chemistry, engineering, robotics, so that they can get a better idea of what these phenomena that they'll see are all about, because it's at their level.
Now,
and
Starbase Hill has been going for how long?
Oh, here in Utah, it's been around since 2011. That's when it first started up on Hill Air Force Base. But we do have an overall program called DoD Starbase, and that has been going on since 1993.
And there are Starbase programs like this all over the country too. Is that correct?
That's absolutely correct. We have roughly 90 different programs, and right now all of the 90 programs are kind of in a state of flux, depending on what stage they're in, so to speak, of this shutdown.
Well, so what?
This
what
sounds
happened?
great. I'm glad we have this program.
Yeah, no, we don't have it
we
anymore.
don't?
So what happened, Dave? What happened?
What happened is, wow, it's a long story. Basically, what we do is we way back in 2013, but anyhow, way back, we used to be part of the president's defense budget, and then we're taken out. So we have to, for lack of a better description, we kind of have to go to different places and scrape some money together so that we can operate over the course of a year. And what we did is we went through that process last year, and we went to the Congress, and the Congress proposed that they would give us $60 million to operate over this fiscal year, 25. And then we went to the Senate, and the Senate said, well, we'll give you $20 million. And so we've never had a disparity such as that. Now, this amount of money is for all 90 programs to operate.
Yeah, not just for
So
Hill.
it's not just for us. I mean, that'd be nice. But
So the Congress said we'll give you $60 million, which is kind of what you've been getting in the past. Senate said no, sorry, you're only going to get 20, and you can't operate on that. And so when people came to work on Monday this week, they what did you have to tell them? Clean out your desk?
Well, actually, it happened on Friday of last week. But yes, they came together. And unfortunately, we had to tell them that we had to shut the doors, that we no longer had money to operate.
Now, how can we? Is there a way that this could be saved?
Well, we're hoping so. We really are hoping so. What we need to do is the Senate Appropriations Committee, if they can agree to recede to the Congress and say, we'll let that 60 million go through, then that would work. So if we here in Utah, unfortunately, Senator Lee and Senator Curtis neither belong to the Senate Appropriations Committee or the Senate Armed Forces Committee.
But they could talk to them.
Exactly. So they can talk to them and they can say, hey, let's recede here. Or if they could make a phone call to the comptroller who works at the Office of Management and Budget and say, hey, let's go ahead and see if we can't flow some extra money to this program, that would be wonderful as well.
Now, some star bases are funded by, like California, I think you told me, the state funds it because they believe it's so important.
So our state could step up and do that?
So you could get a hold of Governor Cox and say, and make him aware of all of this. I think you guys probably have, but the more people that get a hold of him, the more it will matter. So if you want to get a hold of Governor Spencer Cox about Starbase Hill, you can just go to governor.utah.gov. There's all kinds of ways to get a hold of him. If you want to get a hold of Mike Lee,
tweet him.
You can.
That's the only way.
You can go to www.lee.senate.gov, and then it's the same thing for Curtis. Curtis.senate.gov. There are mechanisms to contact them, and the more people that do it, the more it might have an effect.
Right.
All right. I don't know what else we can say, Dave. I hope it says here in your email to us to me, I'm in it to win it, Dave.
Well, let us know how we can help anymore. Yeah.
Yeah. If people listening have had kids in this program, they know.
I wish
that it's
I'd known
important.
about it. My kids would have loved
Yeah, this would have been very cool.
Yeah, it's an amazing program, and it you know how much $60 million is in the overall budget?
It's nothing.
It's, as my sweet mother used to say, it's a fart in a windstorm.
Yeah.
It's nothing.
That's exactly
it's nothing.
Yeah. Dave, we got to run. Thank you for calling in, and we'll keep an eye on this. Hope it works out.
Thank you, Dave.
Well, thank you so much for your support. We really appreciate it.
Roseanne in Highland is stunned in Highland by.
I think I kind of liked it.
By that.
I figured you would.
What does that mean?
You're just being contrary.
It's
no. I mean, I'm not saying that to be contrary.
It's New Morrissey.
I thought it sounded.
What's it called?
I thought it sounded. It had a very retro sort of old movie sound to it.
It's Todd says he's announcing another tour.
Oh, so he can cancel,
which is hilarious. It's a form of gambling, buying Morrissey concert tickets.
It really is.
Yeah.
That does sound like the Simpsons parody to me.
It does.
Well, I don't know what that sounds like, so
yeah,
I can't weigh in.
Oh,
on
what
that.
was the Simpsons parody song? It was called. Let me look.
Just Google Simpsons Morrissey.
Do we don't
Send it
have
to
it,
me.
or we can't play it?
Let me see if I can find it here.
The episode is called "Panic on the Streets of Springfield," but that's not the name of the song. The song is.
Springfield.
It's called "Everyone Is Horrid Except Me and Possibly You."
Oh, I remember that now. Yeah,
and
it was very funny.
It Quillaby instead of Morris. It was Quillaby. But
yeah, everyone is horrid except for me and possibly you.
Every day I try to smile, but can't help but frown. Every day I draw my bath and pray I will drown.
It's Benedict Cumberbatch.
Benedict Cumberbatch.
No.
I step out my door and I take a deep breath, turn back inside and pray for my death. Cause everyone is horrid except me and possibly you.
That's funny.
It's very, very similar. Makeup is a lie.
Yeah, there you go.
I'm not sure I like the. I mean, that's just such a stupid thing to say, but I liked the sound of the song.
Well, you know what? Makeup is a lie because
Yes,
that's not what you look
Yes.
like.
He repeatedly said in the song.
That's not what you look like. You look. It's a lie.
And
I
he
get it.
And he has a beautiful voice.
And did you notice he managed to rhyme cloudburst with cloudburst?
I didn't notice.
Yeah,
No,
I
I
would
didn't-
say,
I
I would
didn't.
say go back and listen again. But yeah,
It's like when Kid Rock rhymes things with things.
So this is the only song he's released so far from the new album?
from the new album, yeah. So there you go.
He figured this was the strongest one.
Somebody did.
It's the most Morrissey.
Give me the track that's the most Morrissey on there.
The Morrisseyest.
All right. Well, we scared people away from the boner recap contest.
That's
so
okay.
just
Maybe Bill can just read the
go,
boners.
yeah, just go ahead and read them.
Let's see here. Here are the boner candidates that we had earlier today. If you missed them, you can hear them now. Boner candidate number 1 was "They Don't Care" George Washington's face. There was a new national park pass, just this starting January 1 it was. And it's a national park pass, and it says America the Beautiful on it, and it's got the picture of 2 presidents on it. George Washington, the founder of our country, and Donald Trump, the defounder of our country. And the federal government has said, you may not deface this pass. It will be invalid if you do anything to alter, and you know what they're going for, if you do anything to alter Donald Trump's image. If you put a sticker over it so you don't have to see it, or if you try to deface it in some way, they will not honor the pass. So that's boner candidate number 1. Boner candidate number 2, even that creep Gutfeld thought that he was out of line. So Jesse Waters. Jesse Waters, producer, asked Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez, Congresswoman from New York, if she would be on the Jesse Waters show. Jesse would like to have you on the show. And she said, I'm not going to be on his show. He has sexualized and harassed me on his show, on the air. He has sexually harassed me, and he's engaged in horrific sexually exploitive rhetoric. And the producer said, that's not true. Well, it is true. He did do that.
Yeah.
As a matter of fact, he did it. He said, and Ocasio-Cortez says to the producer, he intimated that I wanted to sleep with Stephen Miller.
Gross. Gross.
I just can't. I have no words, and she walked away. He did do that, and it was so out of line that even Greg Gutfeld thought that it was too much. He just went, wow, geez, that's a little much, isn't it? That was boner candidate number 2. Then there was boner candidate number 3. Hey, he was testing my gangster. This is the one he should have won. An Orem man arrested and accused of shooting his childhood friend in both knees. They were roughhousing and drinking in the garage, you know.
Mm-hmm. Like you do.
Yeah, and of course they had a gun. And finally this guy, Mr. Victor Enrique Gonzalez Rodriguez, shot his friend in both knees because he was testing my gangster. Okay. So the winner was boner candidate number 2. That creep Gutfeld even thought this was out of line.
People don't like that guy. All right.
Jesse Waters.
He's the worst. Yeah. And again, he doesn't do news. He does opinion.
Yeah.
And the people who watch Fox News think he's doing news.
Wait, isn't it almost supposed to be a comedy show? Oh, that's Gutfeld.
No,
That's Gutfeld.
Yeah, it's supposed to be a comedy show.
Allegedly. Let's see. Anyway, so there you go. It's your boner of the day for today, January 9, 2026. Now qualified to be boner of the week. That'll happen when Dave the Flower Guy gets here at about 9:50. He'll just come in here and tell us who boner of the week is. All right, let's take a very short break, and we'll be back with some big boy news and opinioendo after. Give us 2 minutes, and we'll get it for you. Stand by. We have late-breaking news from the nursery. Mikkel is on the line. Hello, Mikkel.
Mikkel.
This is Gina's sister, Mikkel.
Hello?
Good morning. Good morning.
Are you at the hospital, Mikkel?
I am. Am I a terrible sister? I'm out here in the hall calling you guys. Why am I doing that?
Because we need to know.
Are you an aunt?
Of course I'm an aunt. I'm
Well,
the aunt.
Well, she was an aunt
Well, I
before,
know, but
though.
are you an aunt
a new
two
aunt.
times over?
Many times over. I don't even know how many times over.
Did Gina have the baby?
Yes, we have a baby.
We've got a baby.
What is it? Is it human?
It's a human baby.
It appears to be human.
Did it come out wearing a little turban and those turned-up shoes?
No, but actually there is a funny story which I can relay.
Okay.
That Joe put in a soothing CD, and out come these sounds of all these monkey sounds. It's like a jungle CD.
It's the Is it the rainforest? Is that what it was?
It's supposed to be, nice, soothing labor and delivery music. And all of a sudden we hear this. And so then we're out in the hall talking to the doctor who's here. And it's not her regular doctor. And the nurse said, "Don't worry, this doctor's wonderful. In fact, last week or this summer, he delivered the baby orangutan up at the Hogle Zoo."
Oh.
So he's really good.
So Mikkel, it's a little girl. We knew that.
Yeah, Jonesy, she's 7'7",
Okay.
7 pounds, 7 ounces.
and you can braid her hair.
So not that huge.
But a lot of hair, though.
Huh.
But tons of hair.
Did we think she was going to be bigger than that?
She looked bigger than that.
Now.
What? She was huge. What are we talking? What are we mincing words for? Gina looked huge.
She looks beautiful.
Yes, all pregnant women are beautiful and huge. All right.
So 7 pounds, 7 ounces.
But she still is about 10 days early, so she's a good size.
Well, that's a good size.
And everything. And was it a hard delivery? Easy? Was it?
No, not a peep. Gina didn't say a word. Just 2 pushes and out she popped. It was quick.
The baby just slid right out.
Is that because she had the drugs, right? That's why she didn't make a peep,
yes.
right?
Her thumb was going crazy on the bolus. Absolutely.
I'm tired.
There you go. Get out of here.
Well, that's great
That's good news.
Great news. I just had to. Yeah, she's probably going to kill me that I called you guys, but I had to do it.
No, I think she'll be happy you did.
Okay.
Thanks, Mikkel.
Okay, Alsa.
Congratulations.
Congratulations.
Bye-bye. Yeah, tell her to just relax or something. Right, let's see. We got, hang on, I'm not.
Trouble? We got trouble?
You're not lined up?
I've got a little glitch here. All right. Time for some big boy news and opinioendo, brought to you by.
I'm betting this sells out today. I don't know why I have that feeling, but if you want to go to the Squatters Pub Radio from Hell Lights Camera Brunch Sunday, January 25th, you better go to x96.com because I don't know why, I just have a feeling it's going to sell out.
Could be.
All right. And as always,
The views expressed on X96's Radio from Hell show do not necessarily reflect the opinions of Broadway Media, its management, owners, or advertisers.
This program is intended for mature audiences. Parental discretion is advised.
Now, Paramount Pictures will release a new Jackass movie in theaters on June 26th. Johnny Knoxville announced the return through an Instagram post. Well, a wang dang and a hot damn doodle. We're starting, he said.
Okay.
Well, a wang dang and a hot damn doodle. We're starting off the year with a bang. We wanted to let you know that this summer, Jackass is back. We will see you in theaters June 26th. More to come, but wanted to hear it from us first, he wrote. The upcoming film follows 2022's Jackass Forever. Bam Margera, has reportedly reached an agreement to appear in the film using previously unseen archival footage. He's not expected to film any new stuff. Margera was removed from Jackass Forever after allegedly breaking a wellness agreement requiring regular drug and alcohol testing. As recently as last summer, Margera said, "You couldn't offer me enough money to want to do another Jackass with them." Johnny Knoxville has become a straight edge, clean, sober guy, and
he's got gray hair,
and he's the better for it, I would say. So Jackass will be a new June 26th. Reportedly, Morrissey will sing the theme song for the new Jackass movie.
Oh, it hurts right here.
Daniel Hernandez, the rapper known as Tekashi 6ix9ine.
Here you go, Katie.
Turned himself in on Tuesday to the same Brooklyn jail where Nicolas Maduro and his wife are currently being held. He arrived at the Metropolitan Detention Center in Sunset Park at 2 p.m., which was surrender time. He will be 90 days behind bars. Hernandez was sentenced to 3 months behind bars for violating the terms of his supervised release. He was indicted in 2018 in a federal racketeering case that targeted members of a criminal group with whom he worked. After pleading guilty to conspiracy and other charges, he testified against members of the group so that he could get leniency. His attorney said that Mr. Hernandez expects to be segregated from the general population. Well, I would hope so. Likely in the same section of the federal detention center as high-profile inmates like Maduro and Luigi Mangione. He's looking forward to serving his sentence, getting this part of his life behind him, and resume his music career, his attorney said. Good luck with that. This jail has been called Hell on Earth, by the way. It's
I'm sure.
It's a pretty ugly place, apparently. Valentine's Day might mean heart-shaped everything from Reese's Peanut Butter Cups to Chicken McNuggets. But Kit Kat, no, they are spotlighting another festive shape for its latest release, the teddy bear. The delightful shape features a teddy bear complete with a heart-shaped nose and a heart chest.
Look at it.
See, so which part do you eat first? That's one of those candies that you... Do you eat the ear first?
I don't. I think I'd have
the ear first.
I think I'd have a hard time eating it. The bear is also holding up a heart, just like Reese's, or as some people say, Reese's. Fans love the Kit Kat shape, citing the distribution of chocolate compared to the wafer inside. I love them. One Reddit fan said, the chocolate to wafer ratio is different, and I prefer it. I agree with you 100% about the wafer to chocolate ratio, said another, who added, the Santa and bear shapes become my most favorite Kit Kats. Let's see what else we have here. A 29-year-old woman somewhere was arrested in Mamaroneck.
Wherever that is.
I don't know where that is.
That sounds like New York.
Someplace up there. Was arrested for stealing over $1,000 in bar mitzvah money. Village of Mamaroneck police arrested.
It's New York. I was right.
Yeah. Arrested Maria Ham Sagostum after reports bar mitzvah checks were not cashed by the Orienta Beach Club. Investigators found surveillance video that showed Ms. Sagostum removing gift cards during multiple bar mitzvah celebrations and then taking the money. What? That's not nice.
Not at all.
Brandon Flowers is revealed when a new Killers album might arrive.
Oh.
As well as details of his 2 upcoming solo albums. He shared that their 8th studio album will be released in 2007, so not this year, after his next solo album and tour are complete. My best guess is in 2007 you'll get the Best Killers record, follow-up to 2021's Pressure Machine. I have 2 records complete. One is almost mixed. The other will follow shortly. I'm trying to decide how this is going to work logistically. I had a ball making these records in Nashville. It's a departure for sure. Got to keep you all on your toes, said Brandon Flowers.
Utah Zone. Zone.
Yeah. The mayor of Easttown, Kate Winslet, has said that there will probably be a second season.
That was a great
of the
show,
the HBO Murder Mystery. They won't start shooting it until next year, though. A cop who resides in the same house with 4 generations of her family and the traumas that haunt them, plus the gruesome crimes that her character delved into, left Winslet beat, but grateful she got to play the character. When asked when the new shows would be filmed, she said, "Well, it won't actually be this year. I reckon it could end up being 2007. There's a strong likelihood that we would film it sometime in 2007.
2027.
2027. 2027. Not 2007.
That would be filming it in the past.
Yeah, 2027. And Taco Bell.
Yes.
Has introduced the Volcano Quesarito.
Ooh.
It's this was in 2015.
There it is.
They're bringing it back. The Volcano Quesarito, a spicy lava sauce.
Well, that sounds dangerous.
It does. The Volcano Quesarito features the same ingredients as the original quesarito, but with a fiery dose of lava sauce to spice things up.
It's all the same food.
It's
just in different shapes.
This picture, though, reminds me of a gag that was on the Simpsons episode on Sunday. It was the Severance parody, which was hilarious, by the way. They nailed it perfectly. But Marge caught Homer looking at porn, but it was just breakfast burritos that were cut in half so you could see the insides.
It's food porn. It's a form of porn.
You're not looking at that again. It's hilarious.
No, I don't get this. I thought you would do this in sports sometime this week, Gina.
What's that?
The U.S. Patent and Trademark Office, for now, has denied the A's, the Oakland Athletics. They've denied the A's request to trademark the names Las Vegas Athletics and Vegas Athletics.
Well, because they moved there.
Yeah, they moved there. Well, the Patent and Trademark Office has denied their request to trademark those names. The club, which intends to move to Nevada in 2028, has 3 months from when the refusals were issued to ask for an extension to file a new application within a 6-month period. The A's were told that the nickname Athletics is too generic and could be confused with other activities if associated with Las Vegas. That, however, has been the club's nickname since the Philadelphia Athletics began playing in 1901. The A's kept the nickname when they moved to Kansas City in 1955 and then to Oakland in 1968.
I don't think anybody would be confused by that.
The Patent and Trademark Office denied the NHL Utah team to use the nickname Yetis because of the confusion with Yeti coolers.
But that's an actual brand name that somebody else owns. That's different.
The A's looked at Sacramento, California last year to play the first of 3 planned seasons of the city's AAA ballpark, and then that's what they haven't gotten to Las Vegas yet. But that's the plan, 3 more seasons, and then they'll be there.
I think that's stupid. Stupid. Nobody's going to be confused.
No, and I mean they've always worn uniforms that say athletics on them. I don't get that at all. And Spencer Pratt, television personality, it says he is.
One of the worst.
Who lost his home in the Palisades fire, has been a vocal critic in the months since the city and the state's preparation for and response to the fire. He announced Wednesday that he's running for mayor of Los Angeles.
He will lose that.
Speaking at a Let Us Burn rally held by the Palisades Fire Residents Coalition to mark the 1-year anniversary of the fire's start, the 42-year-old Spencer Pratt again repeated his complaints about authorities' handling of the blaze that earned cheers from the crowd when he announced he would seek the mayor's office. Okay.
Spencer Pratt is one of the original and worst reality show
Reality,
people.
Who's married to Heidi Montag, right?
Montag.
And you say
The
personality.
Hills.
There's no personality
yeah,
there.
exactly.
There's not a person that has personality.
He began dating the Hills cast member Heidi Montag, and eventually he became a regular on the series. So that's how he got into it.
Yeah.
And then they got married the following year. They have 2 children. They're still married, I guess.
Are they?
Yeah.
That's surprising.
All right.
Well,
that's
they're
it.
both crazy.
Let's see, weather.
It finally feels like winter, even if it doesn't really look like winter. It's 27 right now, high of 34 today. Looks like for the next, I'm looking all the way into the first part of next week, the highs will be in the mid to upper 30s. Overnight lows in the low 20s, it looks like, but no real chance of storms anytime soon. But at least it's cold. I guess we'll take that.
At least it's cold,
yeah.
she said.
I want it to be cold. I have some hunkering I need to do.
Hunkering.
I have a hankering for a hunkering.
Well, just as long as you don't nestle.
Bill, I don't know why Bill has a problem with nestling.
No
right?
nestling. Ugh.
It's very similar to hunkering.
No, hunkering's, it's really
Really getting in there?
It's got a lot of. It's not nestling. I'm going to nestle. I'm going to hunker.
Well, that sounds like men hunker and women nestle.
Oh, that could be.
The way you're making it sound.
Maybe.
Whatever it is, I just want to be on the couch with a blanket and the dogs. That's mostly what I'm angling for.
All right. Meanwhile, I'm hankering. I'm not hunkering.
I'm hankering too. By the way, that nut roll was really good.
You like that?
Yeah.
Is it something worth hankering?
Yeah,
for?
kind of. I don't know if I could eat one a day or anything like that.
Yeah, it was a little sweet for
They're
me.
very rich.
Yeah,
but very good.
rich. All right, we will take a break. We'll be back. Stand by.
I just had a really interesting email.
In the Clyde Collective, we know how to have a good time. Come show. Colors, bright lights, all aglow. Watch and learn, my friend. Let's go.
Really interesting email exchange yesterday. I got this email from, it says, Bill, I won't make it to our lunch meeting at noon. I apologize. I'm headed to the dentist for an emergency appointment as a cracked tooth. I hope to send a cell number. I'll give you a call. We'll reschedule. Regards, Scott Howell. That's State Senator Scott Howell.
Okay.
What? I didn't make any lunch appointment with Scott Howell. What is? So then I started looking at the email, and I realized he's sending this email to Bill Krim, who's with the United Way, I think. Bill Krim. And for some reason, he's got Bill Krim's email address, and then he's got Bill Krim again, and it's got my email address.
All the bills.
Yeah, for some reason.
Maybe. Do you know what happened?
Well,
His calendar said lunch with Bill, but he didn't specify, so he just sent it to all the bills.
No, so I sent him a response. I said, your email startled me. What? I made a lunch date with Senator Scott Howell? When did I do that? What were we going to talk about? Where do we meet? Am I going crazy? As I look at the email, I realize you sent that you have a lunch date with Bill Krim, not Bill Allred. Somehow you attached Krim to my email address. I certainly wouldn't mind having lunch with you one day, and I'll buy. I think it's unnecessary to have or unseemly to have a taxpayer buy lunch for a politician, not to mention a radio host. It just doesn't look good, does it? Let me know if I can buy you some hot dog meat sometime. Best, Bill, not Krim, Allred. He got right back to me. I apologize for the miscommunication. I would always enjoy having lunch with you, and more importantly, I eagerly anticipate any opportunity to assist with X96. I'm uncertain how the miscommunication occurred, but I'm pleased it reached you. Keep up the fantastic work. I'm looking forward to our future discussions. I think I'm gonna make a lunch date with him to have hot dog meat.
Sure,
somewhere.
To all the bills I've lunched before.
My pie is.
Traffic, please.
Crash southbound US 89 at 6295 South. The center lane closed, causing some big delays on Highway 89. It's looking like on the UDOT cameras. Let's see. Is that the only issue we're having right now? Could possibly be. So things are looking good unless you're...
Sing that.
God bless you, Kerry.
Well, he wouldn't have cheese, would he?
Oh, no, probably not. Hey, so you're going to talk about an Italian recipe here, right?
Yes.
There's one thing before you do that. There are these two restaurants that I always see on my way to work. They're lighted up. They're lighted signs. One I think is called Gaetano's. And then there's Matteo.
Mm-hmm.
And I think they need to fix their signs. They'd get better business because right now both say, it says Gaetano Ristorante Italiano, and then Matteo Ristorante Italiano. And I think if they would just say it's an Italian restaurant, it would be better. People don't understand foreign
think
languages.
they're confused?
Yeah, I think people don't understand foreign languages. Really,
I don't think they are confused.
I think people look at that and say, "What the hell is that?" It means Italian restaurant, but most people just don't know that. I don't think
most people.
Yeah. But you have an Italian.
I have an email of interest.
It is?
Oh,
Yeah.
it's an email.
Email of interest.
So we had a couple months ago the band Slick Rock Drifters here in studio. You might remember we were talking about a show they were going to have at the Masonic Temple, and it was a fundraiser.
Yeah.
For kids literacy, something like that. I seem to recall. Nick will probably come in here in a minute and remind me what it was. But while they were here, one of the guys, Skip, in the band, he sort of leaned over to me when we were off the air, and he said, your dad and my dad were friends.
Oh.
And our family spaghetti sauce recipe is the recipe that my dad got from your dad. That was your grandma's recipe. And this is not anything that I have ever had or my sister's ever had. And I'm like, oh my gosh, could you?
Your father would give it to some guy, but not pass it on to his daughters?
I said, would you get it for me? And he said, yeah. And I didn't think, I thought that'd be the last I hear of it. But I got this email. Hi, Gina. I promised I'd send you your dad's or grandma's spaghetti sauce recipe. My dad was a friend of Tom's and had the original, which I'm sure was ruined with splashes of spaghetti sauce through the years. Now, that's what I wanted. I wanted the original, piece of paper with spaghetti sauce splashes on it, because I would have framed that and put it in my kitchen.
Well, write him back and tell him you demand the original recipe.
He said, I retyped it, and based on the green marker, looks like my wife has made notes on it. Sorry, this is the best I could do. But it's still...
Okay.
Thanks for having our band on. We had about 300 people at the temple.
Oh.
We call it a success.
Okay.
So here is Mama Barberi's spaghetti sauce recipe.
All right.
The one that's been kept from you for all these years.
Apparently. 1 to 2 pounds of fresh ground beef.
Okay.
Soy sauce. That's weird, isn't it?
Little bit of salt. It's okay.
A little umami.
Yeah. Get that in there, yeah.
Half a yellow onion.
Okay.
Half a red onion.
Mixed. Okay.
2 cans of tomato sauce.
All right.
Oregano. No amount, just
to taste.
To taste.
Oregano. 2 tablespoons sugar.
All right.
Tablespoon thyme. Garlic cloves, as many as you want. Cup of parsley flakes. A teaspoon of fennel seeds.
Interesting.
That's a couple kind of weird things in there, isn't it?
The soy sauce is particularly...
Isn't that...
Sort of, but I think you're right. It gives it depth.
Yeah. Like if somebody had said, what do you think your grandmother's,
secret ingredient
is, I wouldn't have said soy sauce. Now,
another thing that you could use probably the same way is it would be a tablespoon of Worcestershire sauce.
That's what I was going to ask, if you thought that would be
similar,
acceptable.
Yeah. When I make certain soups, particularly chicken noodle soup, I'll always put a little Worcestershire sauce in it.
So this says saute onions, garlic, add the hamburger and soy sauce, Cook until browned. Then add sugar, parsley, thyme. Simmer 2 to 3 hours.
Oh, yeah, you got to let it.
So maybe over this weekend, not that I cook in my house,
You'll give it to
but maybe
give it to
I
Joe
will give
and say-
this to Joe
and say make it
to try.
Make it happen.
It's pretty simple.
It is, but just a couple things like the soy sauce was weird. I would
Use
not
Worcestershire.
have.
I don't think they had Worcestershire sauce.
That's
back
what I'm
in the-
wondering.
Back in the old days.
This is an old recipe, so I'm curious. So
They had. I don't think it might not have been as common. as it
easy
is
to
now.
find. Yeah. So I don't know. I will hand this over to the chef in my house and report back. But I'm kind of excited because I remember eating my grandmother's cooking and how delicious it was. But I desperately would like the original handwritten one with the spaghetti sauce. That would be a treasure. Like if your house was on fire, what would you grab? I would grab that.
Well, ask him if you can have it.
I think he just said it's been lost through the years.
Lost to the sands of time.
But what a gift though! Like that he was here and thought of that and like I have your grandmother's recipe. I'm so happy he spoke up and said something and sent it to me. That was so nice. Thank you, Skip.
Sue says, "Have Gina send it to me."
You want to give it a go?
Yeah.
Okay.
See what happens.
It sounds pretty straightforward.
Yeah.
I'm not quite sure why it doesn't hurt anything, but I'm not sure what it would add to have both red and yellow onion. I don't know.
Do they have slightly different tastes?
They do.
Well, yeah, but you cook them and it just
Red is sweeter. Onions more basic.
Yeah. I don't know.
So maybe it's
I want to try it.
all right.
And then I want you to put it in a bottle and bring it to us.
And can we start selling it?
Well, maybe. I have to try it first.
I think there are permits that are required.
Oh, yeah.
You need some permits. I noticed an ingredient that was missing from that list. Love.
So I
And
think
every
it's-
grandma's
it's
recipe.
Implied. It's implied.
And how much loved? How do you measure that?
3/4 cups.
My mom used to have, and I think this was like a Mormon ward Mother's Day gift thing that was passed out, and some of her friends gave it to her. It was a little tin can, like a seasoning can.
Yeah.
And it just said love on it, and on the back it said put a pinch of this in every. And it was just an empty can.
It was just an empty
but
can?
you left it on the counter.
Yeah, you put cocaine in it.
Yeah.
That's what it's for.
And see, I wish I had my Radio from Hell cookbook. It's on my desk all the way over there. I wish I had it here because I would go through and see if there was another spaghetti sauce recipe.
I don't think we had a spaghetti sauce recipe
not?
in there. It's a lot of funeral potatoes.
There's a whole section that is funeral potatoes. Which my nieces from Texas, when they were talking about how barbecue is the thing in Texas, I said, well, yeah, we've got funeral potatoes. And they said, what's funeral potatoes?
It sounds bad.
And I tried to explain it to them. I don't think I did a very good job.
Funeral potatoes are most often pretty terrible, I think.
Disagree.
People make them, but they don't do a good job. There's a way to do it so that they're good, but I think people just sort of dash them together. I've been to a lot of funerals, so
You've had a lot of
death,
a lot of potatoes.
But I always take my little can that says love on it.
Sprinkle a little at the funeral.
Little pinch of love.
They're called hash brown or potato casserole in the Midwest, apparently. But we call them funeral potatoes here.
It's a better name for sure.
Oh, wow.
What?
Tristan says, I'll never forgive the guy who made funeral potatoes for Gordon Ramsay. He made it like soup, and it looked horrible.
Yeah.
No, that's not.
He ruined it.
Yeah, I've run across that. It's just not good. You go to a funeral and everybody brings something, and they bring these soupy.
These are people who don't know what they're doing.
Yeah.
You always have the Relief Society make the funeral potatoes because they've made their share.
They're the professionals. Leave it to the professionals.
Ivy says no mushroom soup in your funeral potatoes. I don't know. I'd try it. I'd try it. My mom had a cookbook that was from Campbell's, and it was just cooking with soup.
It's just all, that's
the whole.
the secret ingredient is soup.
It was recipes based around cooking with soup.
Well, that's the famous green bean casserole.
Yeah.
Is based around Campbell's soup, cream
After
of
we
mushroom or
did
something.
that story about the Campbell soup guy saying it's poor people food, remember that?
Yeah. Oh,
Boner?
yeah.
My husband went out and bought a bunch of Campbell's soup. I'm like, what are you doing? And he's like, it made him
It triggered something?
It made him nostalgic.
Wow.
Because when we were young, that's the only soup we had. That Campbell's
Pretty
soup.
much,
that
yeah.
was
Other
it.
than, I mean, if you'd have homemade soup.
Yeah, but I mean, if you went to the grocery store and bought soup, it was. So I have like several cans of Campbell's soup in my house
Which
now.
varieties?
I can't remember what he got, but it's just weird. We haven't had Campbell's soup in the house for.
I hope you said to him, if you bought that stuff, you better damn well eat it.
He has. He's like been having it for lunch.
Would you look up and see if they still make the cheddar cheese soup? Campbell's cheddar cheese soup? Because that was terrible.
Yeah, I don't think they do. Cream of celery.
I remember that one.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, no,
They still make the
have
cheddar
it.
cheese
Yep.
soup? Oh, that was terrible. All right. Well, there was an email of interest.
And we're sorry about the political nature of our discussion.
Yeah, this show is so political. You're ruining the station. All right. Let's see. We will take a break, play a song, and then we'll have the boner recap for you. Stand by. Missed a more.
Vaxildan, our radio pup, finally has a sponsor. It's Zero Res, and this time of year brings a lot of dirt and things through your house, damaging your carpets. Vax says book your carpet cleaning appointment today. Not only do you get the 4th room free, but your animals will thank you with extra love. Go to zerores.com today.
They felt so much love from you guys.
Is that Not Safe for Work podcast available yet?
It is. It's available everywhere.
Where fine podcasts are found?
Yeah.
Is it, Katie, it's just on our usual podcast feed? Okay.
Yeah. So, Sunday we did Lights, Camera, Brunch, and as part of that whole event, or we do a podcast, or we tape it, we record it. And so if you weren't there, you can enjoy all the fun we had.
Or if you were there, you can re-enjoy all the fun.
It was, I thought, quite a good show in the long run. I was really pleased with it. We got as part of the show, we talked to a couple of young women from the University of Utah, the Dixon girls, Bella and Ava Dixon. And the reason we had them on the show was their father is a screenwriter in Hollywood, in L.A., and he's been in contact with us over the years.
We've interviewed him for some of his projects before.
Horror movie. He's a horror movie aficionado. He's got a horror program on Apple TV right now called Curses. It's an animated horror program for young adults. You know, kind of. It's real. I watched one episode. And it's very good. It's not for me because I'm an adult mostly, but mostly, but for people like the ages of, I don't know, 9 to 15 or something like that. But so we had them on because of that, and it's movie related,
and because so they're from L.A., but Jeff and his wife are from Utah, and. And
their house burned down. Yeah. And Jeff got a hold of me, and I don't know if he suggested. I think we suggested that they come on the show. You did. And when I said we, I meant, of course, included you.
We're all waiting.
And he sent us an email Monday. He'd listened to the show. And he said, "Thank you so much what you did for my girls yesterday, Sunday, at Lights, Camera, Brunch. It will always be remembered both by them and by me. When I spoke to them afterward, They were just over the moon with emotion.
Oh, good.
They felt so much love from you guys that I can't even begin to explain how much that means. As I mentioned before, they've been really disconnected from it all because they were here going to school when the fires occurred and burned down their house, and all of their possessions, everything that they owned, was
all
gone.
their childhood stuff.
And they talk about that on the podcast, about watching it on television and going, oh, my God.
Yeah, there was actually footage of their house.
Of their place.
Of their place burning. Said, as I mentioned before, Jeff goes on to say, they've been so disconnected from it all. This helped them feel that connection from my Utah core. And the girls you presented, the gifts that you presented to them was the cherry on top of it all. It was just incredible. I was listening today when you mentioned us during the show. You totally should go see Xanadu. There is a lot of roller skating in it. Thank you again. I simply can't say it enough. And please pass this on to Carrie and Gina. And as always, thank you for letting me listen. Jeff Dixon, Curse's creator, executive producer. He's a showrunner for it.
Yeah.
So it was, that's part of what you'll hear on the podcast is talking to the Dixons.
Radio from Hell is a family. It's a family affair. We met people on Sunday, parents with kids who listened. I met a couple people who said, my parents listened to your dad. And now we listen to you and my kids. I
talked to a woman there who won a prize from me in 1983 when she was 13 years old. Jeez.
It's intergenerational.
And my apologies for not being able to, as I say, work the room. Go out and say hi to everybody because we were having some technical issues with the board. Everybody did their jobs perfectly. It was just this board was acting up. And so I had...
Carrie has to do that kind of
Me and
stuff.
Katie, we sat and played with it for an hour and finally got it figured out.
Just a
So I
great...
didn't get a chance to go out and say hi to people.
A great crowd of people, a lot of familiar faces who've come to it every year, and who've been fans for a long time. And we also talked to Tony Vainuku, who directed some documentaries, and that was really, I thought, a very interesting discussion with him. And we played Beat Gina, and we made a lot of jokes, and it was fun. So it's available. You can go listen to it. It's up now.
And it is not safe for work. It's not like the regular feed.
No, don't.
Yeah.
Have your earbuds in when you're listening to it at work.
All right.
Please,
don't call this day drinking. This is refined. This is special.
Cheers, everybody.
Don't call this day drink. Let's see. I just went through the Radio from Hell cookbook on my.
Oh yeah.
Got on my, no spaghetti
No
sauce.
spaghetti.
Rice.
Well, if we have a new edition of that, maybe I can add Mama Barberry's spaghetti sauce.
There you go. Well, it's time for Boner of the Week.
That's why Dave is here. Dave, the flower guy, has joined us, and Dave is you're going to have a birthday here
on Monday.
Monday.
On Monday.
Yeah. Well, what will you do for your birthday?
I'll be going with Dave and Buster's.
Oh, Dave and Buster, they give you presents, don't they? Dave is a really good gift giver. Dave is a hardworking guy. You see him around town on his scooter. It's kind of like a rascal, and he's got flowers for sale. And you should buy flowers from him when he comes by. So, Dave, I'm going to read these boner candidates, and you tell me which one is the worst, which one is the boner of the week. You think you can handle that, buddy?
Yeah.
Okay.
He's been handling it for years.
It's been 35 years now. All right, here we go, Dave. Boner candidate number 1. Boy, it seems a long time ago. Monday. Candace Owens, you're next. 10 people found guilty of cyberbullying Brigitte Macron by spreading rumors that she's assigned as a male at birth. And all of those rumors come from Candace Owens, mostly from her. And these people in France who were doing it, they were all charged with crimes.
Yeah.
Candace Owens hasn't been charged with a crime, although Macron and his wife are Brigitte and what's his name, Emmanuel.
Mm-hmm.
They're suing her. Boner candidate number 2 from Tuesday. Let's ban all the books and then cleanse the libraries with Lysol for good measure. The Utah Board of Education announced 3 more books being banned from public schools here in Utah. The Perks of Being a Wallflower, 19 Minutes, and Wicked. The Wicked Witch of the West, the book that the hit play and hit movie.
And it's
were
an
based
old
on.
book. It's been around for a long time.
Yeah, 1995, I want to say. Boner candidate number 3. The Democrats are serious about commemorating the police. If the Democrats are serious about commemorating the police, they need to work with the proper committee. This is the case of that plaque. The 100 Democrats and some Republicans voted to do a plaque that commemorated January 6th and praised the police for defending the Capitol on January 6th. Well, that plaque has never been hung up. As a matter of fact, they're not quite sure where it is because the Republicans and Speaker of the House Mike Johnson have been doing everything in their power to keep that plaque from being put up because they think that everything was just fine. Boner candidate number 4 from yesterday. My client is mortified by his behavior. Nah, he's probably not. This is a guy in Arizona. In 2020, he was an election denier. He tried to overturn the results of the election in Arizona. And now he's decided he was going to run for office in Arizona. And so he went out and collected a bunch of signatures to get his name on the ballot. And he a bunch of forged signatures and signatures of a dead person in one case. And he was charged with a crime and sentenced for it and prohibited from running for office for, 5 years or something like that. And then Boner candidate number 5 from today. They don't care what you do to George Washington's face. Just don't deface Donald Trump's face on that new National Parks Pass. Those are 5 really hard to pick Boner candidates. Which one do you
Number
think?
2.
Number 2.
He didn't hesitate a second on that.
No, that's from ban all the books. Book ban. Yeah, there you go. Thank you, Dave.
Thank you, David.
Happy birthday, Dave.
Yeah.
Are you going to be 21, 22, something like that?
67.
Oh, get out of town. You don't look a day over 16.
All right. We got to do the promo and get out of here.
Okay. Radio from Hell Monday will have Geek News, Bill Frost, Beat Gina.
And if you're lucky, we might play that new Morrissey song.
Heaven knows I'm miserable now.
That's an old Morrissey song.
I know, I'm just miserable. Big Mouth strikes again.
That's me.
Radio from Hell, miserable Big Mouth and a girlfriend in a coma Monday morning here on X96.
I'm cheerful about that.
There you
That's
go.
me.
That's me. All right. Fine job as always, Katie. Live long and prosper, bitches.
Don't you know who I am?
Sometimes a candy bar is just a candy bar.
Yep. Nick is next.
1 hour, nonstop.